And there we go, even though it's it's been about 1 minute and 25 seconds according to the OBS counter since I hit the start streaming button. Apparently it only just now registered in the actual Hitbox web windows that I have open. So I'll take that as my cue. I'll try to start up the game since I have tested this just once. I didn't actually stream it, though I did record it, which has pretty much the same amount of strain in my CPU in my experience. So this shouldn't be a problem. So let me see. Window capture 2 is on like always, but there's no actual window for it to capture. Let me see if I can change that. Oh boy. Okay, never actually had that go to that song in the shuffle before, but the window is open. Ah yes, here we go. Should probably mute the intro, or the music rather. So that part of the intro might seem a little familiar. Related to a certain other game I've already played. As this is a sequel to that game, apparently it also plays based on Alienware. How old this is? I wish I could find out, but... Oh yes, here we go. This is, as the game itself will tell us in a few moments, Dreamfall, the sequel to The Longest Journey, or one of the sequels now. There's apparently another one. That actually came out not too long after I finished playing the first Longest Journey game for my channel. Also that's just a bit loud, so let me see if I can adjust the volume in OBS. That should be alright, I mean. Also, if I recall, I actually need to change the process of the priority. Or the priority of the process, rather. I totally flipped it around. In order for this to run properly, so let me do that. Above normal, that should be sufficient. So, you know, I would say dive right in, but you actually need some context for this, if it's going to make any sense. So, I guess for anyone who wasn't around when I streamed the first game, I could give a little retrospective. With this as the backdrop, because why not? This is what shows up if you look up The Longest Journey on Google Images. Also, the intro just restarted, don't do that, please. Apparently someone thought it was a good idea to have a picture of the Gribbler as part of the cover, even though she really wasn't a major antagonist in that game, even though she was sort of the de facto best character in the game, but that aside. Well, if I were to sum it up into one sentence, it would be... senseless, no. Also, I guess changing the priority of those processes, one of them being OBS and the other being the game, does really take that away from the processing power away from the rest of this, if the lag that I'm experiencing on the browser is any indication, but no, the first game was a bizarre mix of cyberpunk and fantasy with tropes. It was kind of a... well, it's restarting again. Now Alt-Tab doesn't work. It's going great so far. I would just move the cursor out of the window, but the thing is it's bound to the window whenever it's in focus, so... I just have to hold Alt and hope that it lets me click outside the window eventually. There we go. You know what? It would probably be a good idea to kill some of these tabs. Though I don't have nowhere near as many tabs open as I usually do. Even then, I do just kill them all. Yeah, I wonder if I can get the Chrome Task... No, I can't. I was gonna say if I can get the Chrome Task Manager to show up and be operable before the intro restarts, but I can hear that it just did. Shit, why is this open? Why do you have a Flash game tab running? It's no wonder everything's lagging to hell. Well, you have no reason not to believe the singing voice. I mean, they sound really excited. That's probably a bad track mode. Bit of a preview there for what's to come. Delight yourselves with that while I try to kill these other processes and stop everything from lagging to hell. There we go. That's one step in the right direction. Now that one. And that one too. Give that one open, that's important. And there we go. Also, yeah, bunchy bodies in this game. I just focused back on the window just in time. Actually, I'm not sure what year this came out. It was like early 2000s, I believe. Or at least early to mid 2000s at the latest. How this game has combat, as we'll soon come to learn. So I think I finally managed to get technical stuff in order, so I don't think I ever like sat around in the title screen long enough for this to show up though, so I'm just gonna let it play out. Well, what better way to end that on? Selling point of the game also, I didn't know, don't actually do that, damn it. I thought that would give me like a list of save files to load from, but apparently it didn't. Just shoots you straight into the latest save file, I suppose. Now I know. But yeah, I actually went ahead and went through this game a second time in preparation for this. Also, I think you have the option to play this in English if you're so inclined. Yep, there we go. And in fact, the installation that I'm using right now pretty much starts with Polish as the default language, which means you need some minimal knowledge of the menus or knowledge of the language to be able to change it. Starting a new game, well, what a shame. It's not like I'll be going through the whole thing again or anything, but yeah. Previously, actually way previously, I hope you remember the names of the characters from the first game, because they're going to be coming up. Also,
I am at the crossroads between waking and dreaming.
I see that this has the same problem as Mafia did, in which the cursor is technically bound to the window, but sometimes it drifts off for reasons unknown.
The other path,
well, that's gonna be fun,
leads to a place of shadows. Between the familiar and the unknown, between certainty and doubt, my choice would seem obvious. Any sane man would turn around, return to the world he knows, forget what he has learned, and live his life in blissful ignorance.
Well, I should probably raise the volume back up, it's kind of quiet now.
It is too late. My choice was made many years ago, when I first embarked on this journey. I cannot turn back. I am at a crossroads. But for me, there is only one path.
If only.
I leave
I'll
behind
get us
these
through
words
this.
in the hope that someday they will serve as a map for someone else. To whomever reads this, Godspeed on your journey. If you ever decide to follow in my footsteps, look me up.
Facebook.com/Brian
Brian
Brian Westhouse. You know that too.
我们准备好了，旅行者，你的旅程即将开始，跟我来。
Alright. Also, before anything else happens, let me go ahead and get something else ready that is kind of relevant. Or something that we're about to run into. I wonder if this is also going to kill the CPU speed. It probably is. Much like everything else now that I've changed the priority of that one thing. Now if you're going to run anything in higher than normal priority, it's probably a good idea to not try to run anything else while we're running that. As I've come to learn in the past few minutes. Ah, there we go. And just in time too. Okay. The longest GTA indeed, well, there's a few differences between this game and the first one. For one, you actually get to use WASD to move around instead of just clicking around like in traditional adventure game fare.
I've asked the monks to take care of my journal. Hopefully it will enlighten someone else's journey.
I think if you press the right mouse button, you can get this beam of light which helps you rotate and also examine things that are far away.
The life of the llama is as hard as their beds.
Yep, totally Oblivion. Just wait until we run into the Dark Elves. Which will totally happen. So we can examine things in this not at all ostentatious looking monastery.
Those are money wheels, imprinted with the mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum. It's a blessing.
Really? Because in my experience, it wasn't used as a blessing, it was used for this. Hope we all remember this. Well, they were saying that, and then that happened, so I'm just waiting for the giant spiders to show up now. Anyway, back to the game. It's clearly what all Tibetan monks are up to, summoning spiders into our dimension. So...
He's meditating. I shouldn't disturb him.
So we've been playing for about 1 minute and already we run into a dead end. Can't really look at anything. I can just walk around at a leisure pace and hope that something happens. Oh, we can...
The preparations are almost done. The rite should begin soon.
I'm expecting the spider summoning rite to go well.
They must have noticed me. They've stopped whispering.
Alright.
They must have noticed me. They've stopped whispering.
So, is there anything else we can do here?
He's meditating. I shouldn't disturb him.
We can try to... Oh, never mind.
仪式准备好了。
So that the two guys in the background are
请
apparently
走上高毯，旅行者。
whispering at each other again.
He's waiting for me to step into the circle.
Also, when you can do more than one action, this wheel shows up, where you have to press a direction based on what command you want to.
He's waiting for me to step into the circle.
旅行者，请走到高毯上来。
So let's do as he says. Oh, those monks. Always expelling people's souls from their bodies and into loading screens. Indeterminate icy voids. Apparently the ice is everything that's holding up these masses of ice that for some reason look different on the surface than under the surface. I cannot string words together right now.
What are you doing here? You cannot be here. It will find you.
I don't... Where am I? What is this place?
How did you get here? Go back the way you came, quickly. You cannot stay.
I don't know how to go.
It is here. What have you done? What have you done?
What do you mean? What?
The undreaming.
12.
God. What is that? What?
That's what happens when you run out of time at the asylum. Apparently.
No.
By the way, I hope you're curious about what that thing was, because we're not going to find out in this game. Spoilers.
They say that every story has a beginning and an end.
By the way, here's Zoe Castillo, the most
It might be
likable
true in
protagonist
most
in video
cases.
games, as we'll soon come to
Sometimes,
learn.
however, the two are one and the same. My name is Zoe Castillo. I don't usually look this pale, but that's what you get for being in a coma.
That's pale.
That's my father, Gabriel. I'm all he's got in this world. My mother died 15 years ago and I don't have any siblings. I think he'll be very lonely when I'm gone. I wish I could have talked to him one last time, let him know that everything will be okay. But that would be a lie. The only thing I could have said is goodbye. Since I'm lying in that bed but I'm talking to you from out here, I guess this is what they call an out-of-body experience. I'm not sure anyone can hear me, but I've had some experience with voices from the grave recently, so I'm giving it a shot. Bad things are happening, and everyone who knows the truth is either dead or has vanished off the face of the earth. If I can get through to someone, anyone, maybe something can be done.
Tonight a comedian died
So
in
if
New
you
York.
can hear me,
Oh, that's
please
something
listen.
like that.
This is very, very important. It might just be the most important thing ever.
I see.
You'll have to forgive me for using the oldest cliché in the book.
Which is...
It all began when...
It's not really a cliché as much as it is a statement. Perhaps a narrative device. Although, admittedly, they're not mutually exclusive. But yeah, that's how this is going to end, kind of getting spoiled there by the game itself. So how did we get here? Well,
causing the unfortunate cow to implode. Ryan?
Moo. That's a spicy meatball. To err is human, to forgive is bovine. Ha, I'm running out of cow jokes here, people. Thanks, Diane. The static has been blamed for a chain collision this morning on the Crosstown Express, killing 1 person and injuring 5. Witnesses say that a delivery truck lost wire contact and manual systems failed to take over, causing it to hit another vehicle.
This accident coincides with a new report from CTU, claiming definitive evidence that the static is caused by heavy sunspot activity. The report has already come under fire from several...
I see. Well, I mean, how else would you react? Speaking of, and you gotta help us.
Find her. Save her. Find her. Save her.
What was that? Must be some kind of viral ad.
Cricket's coming home, folks, and the critters are knocking them down.
Well, we've got
In the opening innings, the
an alternate future where Bunchy was so successful
Zoe,
that
there's
this
a
happened.
message.
My mobile's beeping.
The only firing the critters got done this summer was that of Coach
And apparently our mobile is beeping. You know, the Bunchy animatronic monkey thing had to come here and tell us that.
My favourite place in the world. I take the longest showers. I mean, what else is there to do?
Well, it's not really that evident yet, but I hope you like the bizarre sort of cyberpunk future that the first game had. Since this builds on that, the world still kind of sucks. With decadence.
Wonkers has been with me since I was 4. Dad bought him for me after Mum passed away.
Materialistic stuff.
I had to bug Dad a million times before I got this in-window system. He thinks I spend way too much time in front of the screen. He's not wrong. Central, screen off.
So yeah, that's actually built into the wall. Well, I hope you remember some of the locales from the first game, because we will be going back, but... Well, we can have a chat with
Hiya,
Bodge here.
Wonkers.
Zoe, do you want to play a game?
Not today. I'm just not in the mood.
Oh, okay then.
Well... Doesn't he ever get bored?
Don't you get bored just sitting here in my room? I know I do.
Yep, that's his actual
I don't get
name.
bored. I think a lot.
You do? About what?
About the fun times we've had together, Zoe. The memories make me happy.
Wonkers, that's... sad.
Why? I'm not programmed to feel sad, Zoe. I'm programmed to feel happy. Always.
Lucky you. I wish I knew what that was like.
Pathos.txt. So, do we have to do anything today?
Remind me what's on my schedule today, Wonkers.
Well, there's the gym at 11:30.
Right. And after that?
There's the party tonight.
There's nothing before that.
No, Zoe. That's all.
I really need a job.
Anything else?
So what are the headlines today?
Gagan Galanka was spotted with Chinese model Vivian Zhu last evening at the swanky Europolis nightclub Bitta. Witnesses told...
No. Next story, please.
Kasawi playboy Batista Massad shocked audiences at...
Skip the entertainment news. Is there anything else?
It turns out that Bingo brand diet wine has more calories than...
Do you have any real news?
You've programmed me to track entertainment news and diet-related headlines, Zoe. If you want to reprogram my news filter, that's easy.
Oh, no. I guess I'll access a news feed. I need to get going.
Are you sure you don't want to play a game? We haven't played a game in so long.
Boy.
I'm sorry, Wonkers. I just haven't felt much like playing lately.
Okay, then.
Well, can we make the phone shut up already? Also, I like how he was basically saying,
This is an automatic reminder sent by...
I'm only doing what you told me
gym.
to, you
I have to
idiot.
hurry.
Also, yeah, we have to go to the gym. And the inventory, yes, we can access the mobile, thank you for that game. You get messages and you get a log of the conversations in the game and objectives. So that's basically your status screen, I guess, and the inventory. You can press mouse wheel up, or you can press you can click the mouse wheel. Or you can press tab if that's too complicated. Can we get out already, or...
Good morning, Zoe.
Since we're kind of in our underwear right now.
What are you still doing home?
Yeah, Dad.
My coffee?
You're the one with a
Train's
job.
not leaving
Please
till
get
1
out,
o'clock, so
seriously.
I thought I'd sleep in for a change.
Train? What train?
The train for Bombay.
Bombay?
Good Lord, Zoe. Did you forget already? We spoke about it on Tuesday. I'm going on a business trip to Bombay, remember?
Oh, Bombay, right. I thought that was next... Oh, wait. Is today Thursday? How pathetic is that? I don't even know what day it is anymore.
Look at a
Well,
calendar.
Before noon, that's something. So, do you have any plans this morning? I mean, what's left of it?
I'm going to the gym.
See? You still have passion for something.
It's either that or scan the wanted ads and get depressed about all the jobs I don't qualify for.
If you feel that way, why don't you go back to school?
Dad, don't start.
I'm sorry, Zoe, but you're obviously not happy here either. Change your major. Biotech's not the only thing Cape Town's got to offer. Hell, why not change university? I'll help you. In fact, Bombay's got a great school for bioengineering. I could stop by while I'm there.
We've had this discussion already. I wish it was that easy. Don't you think I miss having direction and ambitions? Now I'm just... I just don't know what I want. Can you please understand that? I need time.
Fine, I won't push. I'm happy to have you home, Zoe. I just hate to see you like this.
So do I, Dad. So do I.
So right off the bat we can see that our protagonist is... has a somewhat unhealthy degree of self-deprecation with no real desire to change that. Also, she's a NEET. So already we got the groundwork for a very likable protagonist, I'm sure you'll agree. Well, let's talk to Dad some more. I kind of blame him for enabling her like this, but what are you gonna do?
So, what's happening in Bombay?
We're signing a contract with a new biotech outfit, and they need me to do another on-site evaluation.
Oh, that sounds really, really boring. I thought you wanted to do more lab work.
I did. I do. This is what happens when you get a promotion.
Serves you right for having ambitions. So when are you coming back?
I'm not actually sure. It could take a few days. Could be as much as 2 weeks.
Really? 2 weeks? I have the house to myself. I mean, I have to be alone for 2 weeks.
Yes. And we talked about this on Tuesday as well.
Oh, sorry. My mind's just elsewhere.
I'll say.
Buy me something in Bombay. Something exotic.
An alarm clock, maybe?
Funny.
Well, I kind of forget about it because the exposition gods demand that it needs to be repeated. But apparently we're having a party tonight. Apparently Dad does not know about that. Well, we should probably put our priorities where they bear being put.
How's work going?
Oh wait, it's his
Okay.
work.
You know, I can't remember the last time you asked me about my job.
So it was pretty much a moot point. Serious, totally. We're not being a hypocrite at all.
We just don't talk about it much.
Zoe, we never talk about it. When were you ever interested in my job?
I don't know. Forget it. Just trying to be nice.
Gesture appreciated, Zoe. Work's going well. My promotion's keeping me busy.
I've noticed. We haven't sat down together for dinner since Christmas Eve.
I'm sorry. I just want to settle in, get on top of things. They've given me a lot of responsibility.
I know. Don't worry about it, okay? I'm glad things are going well at work.
Yeah, I don't think that will go anywhere, but we could try to not be completely duplicitous.
Listen, Dad. Would you mind terribly if I had a few people over tonight?
You're asking me if you can have a party?
No, not a party. More like a soiree.
Ah, right. I'm guessing there won't be any boys or alcohol at the soiree?
There definitely won't be any drugs. How's that?
You know how to put things into perspective, Zoe. All right. When did you ever need my permission anyway?
I know how to play you, Dad. That's what daughters do.
Well, I guess we can exhaust this, or we could just leave.
So, about work. Anything new?
Didn't we go through this
Aside from
already?
trip? No, not really. It's all pretty boring stuff.
Come on, I study bioengineering too.
Yep,
Don't
you
forget
certainly
that. I know
have
exactly
shown
how
that so
boring
far.
it can be.
That's true. I keep forgetting that my beautiful and talented daughter thought it was a good idea to follow in my footsteps.
Don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm the beautiful and talented dropout daughter now.
Breaking with tradition. In true Castillo fashion.
I'll leave you to your coffee. Have a nice trip, okay? So you're not sure when you're coming back?
It could take a while, depending on how the inspections go. And I have some other business to take care of in Bombay.
Really? What is it?
No, just work stuff. There are several biotechs headquartered in Bombay, and I need to take some meetings. Call me if there's anything. If I don't pick up right away, it means I'm in a meeting or inside a secure facility. I promise I'll call you back as soon as I can.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye, sweetheart. Be good, okay?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure if what the game is trying to say is that this is like an alternate future or a potential future where...
Haven't you forgotten something?
No. I don't think so. What?
Clothes? I'm telling you right now, no daughter of mine's going out dressed like that.
Oh, right. No, I was just, checking out the weather.
Yeah, we're
Looks
kind of in
nice.
Africa, you know.
I'll go put some clothes on now.
I really wouldn't be opposed to the idea of having to go out in one's underwear if absolutely necessary, considering that we're in Africa, the most notoriously absurdly hot place on Earth. With some exceptions, but hey. I guess this is
We've
where we
got
get
a
changed.
service that takes care of the house and the laundry, but they only stop by once a week.
Or here, that could also work. I was gonna say, I'm not sure if this is like a potential future where bioengineering is apparently such a common career choice that there's a shortage of jobs in that field, or if she's just too incompetent to find a job because she dropped out. Something tells me that the game's going for the latter, because the former is kind of a bit too
Bye,
clever
Dad.
an
Have a
implication
safe trip.
Bye, sweetheart!
for the narrative in this game, as, well, we'll soon come to learn. So this is neo-future semi-cyberpunk, but still fused with traditional architecture, Morocco. I do believe this is supposed to be, Casablanca in Morocco. So it's just like the first game, clearly. Although, in the first game it wasn't exactly clear where in the world the city was set. But I guess it's clarified in this. Apparently it was in America. You can walk, which in this case means move slower. Why we would want to do that, well, it's not clear yet, but...
Once upon a time, people scribbled words on pieces of paper and dropped them into these boxes. Why they did that, no one knows.
It's because that was so long ago, no one remembers what it was about. Well, to be fair, that kind of did happen with snail mail. When emails started to become a thing, but...
Zoe.
So here's another character.
Olivia DeMarco. Shopkeeper, genius, best friend.
How to introduce a character and endear them to the audience in 5 seconds by Ragnar Tolkien.
Morning, sweetie. Where are you off to in such a hurry?
Hi, Liv. I'm going to the gym and I'm running a bit late, so...
Hey, listen. I've got something you should take a look at. You're not in a rush, are you?
Well, we have to get to the gym, but hey. We're this
I
lazy.
can't be late again. John was going to lecture me about my lack of commitment.
Okay, sweetie. Later. You really need to see this.
Sure.
I guess
I'll
we're
pop
actually
in
going to be
after I'm
responsible
done.
for once. I actually meant to pick the other option, but I guess my thumb slipped too quickly. Oh well, let's actually do what we said we were going to do then.
Hey, Zoe!
Oh boy, another new character,
Hiya.
I
Out
guess.
for a jog?
Yep, well, I'm actually heading down to the gym for a quick workout before lunch.
Do you have a
Hey,
name?
weren't you supposed to be there already?
Yeah, I'm running a bit late.
You should hurry. Jammer won't be happy.
I guess
I
not.
know. I'm on my way.
All right, we'll see you there.
I actually don't think that character has a name, since I don't remember her at all from the last playthrough of this I did, which wasn't too long ago. So we can, yes, we already saw this, we can use this to spin around in place. And look at everything around us, like these two.
Some guy, checking out fruit.
I see. Can we stop by the not Starbucks?
Karen's my favourite barista. I have a favourite barista. I need to cut back on the coffee.
Is there an... Does that texture in the back that's on the blackboard actually say stuff? I think it does. But you can't really tilt the camera in this to your favor most of the time. Also, I'm not sure how you're supposed to read that, Sushi. You know, if this was supposed to be read until the assumption that maybe read in the old Japanese style, which is up to down, left to or right to left rather, it would be us ai. So there's that.
I don't know her.
Really? What about that guy behind the counter?
I haven't seen Tanaka-san around lately. This new guy they've got filling in doesn't really fit in with that whole sushi-yar image.
I guess. I don't see why he wouldn't, though. Also kids.
What am I doing with these kids?
You tell me.
What would I say to them? Stay in school?
Well, you gave me the option to tell you to do that, so you figure it out. So here's more indications that it's the future. We can't actually walk out into the road.
That button contacts the nearest available taxi cab.
And apparently we can...
but there are no available taxis in your area. Please try again soon.
Cannot do that yet, because we're not supposed to be doing that yet. Well, I think this very conspicuous building, you know, is the gym. Because just look at this and it screams gym, doesn't it?
The gym's on the top floor, and there's no elevator.
She was still talking to herself as she went through the door. Also, instant change of clothes again. So time to introduce one of the most well-beloved mechanics of this game.
Right on time for a change.
Well, what do you know, person?
What do you mean, for a change?
Exactly what I said. You're often late. Today, you're not.
What's a few minutes now and again? I mean...
The minutes and seconds are not important. But the fact that you seem to not care anymore, that is important. You are my most talented student, Zoe, but your heart's not in it anymore. You lack passion and commitment.
Well, I could always interpret showing up late as a sign that you do care. I mean, you could just say, didn't make it to the first 5 minutes, so you might as well skip it.
Nothing you do
I mean, that's a pretty common attitude against. Or among certain
leave it at
groups.
that and get started on today's lesson.
You actually have to show up to certain things on
Ready?
time.
Go.
Also, there's combat in this. It's very intuitive. Just move around and you press the mouse button. Oh, you press space to block. So, also, I'm pretty sure it's pretty much useless to do anything except the heavy attacks.
That's it. Keep it up.
Well, you press the mouse button and hope that it actually registers. I mean, hear how many times I'm actually pressing the mouse button, kind of.
That was good, Zoe. But practice makes perfect. Let's start over.
Yeah, how about no?
No. I think I've had enough for today.
Very well. We'll pick it up again tomorrow. And do try to be on time.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. So, oh, there's that girl in the shirt. Does she have a name?
Aralyn.
Oh, I guess she
She's been coming
does.
here for a while. She's really cool.
I'm pretty sure I've never heard that before. How about this one?
Nia's not been here that long, but she's really good. And really competitive.
Eh?
You did well today. Jammer must be pleased.
Jammer can be so strict sometimes.
I don't think we're gonna be coming back here ever, so...
Find April. Save her.
So this is kind of like
I don't believe it.
the continuity between
me, I swear to God.
Mafia 1 and 2
always
in
keep
that it's not really
switched off?
evident at first.
Freaky.
Until you get to a certain point where the protagonist from the first game appears again. You know, spoilers, but Audrey already heard her name from the spooks, so...
Hey, Liv.
Hey, are you done?
I just got out. I'm on my way.
Coolness. I have an appointment later this afternoon, so I just wanted to make sure you remembered.
I'll be there in a few minutes.
See ya.
So let's go back and go visit our shopkeeper friend that we know so much about. Let's walk into the painting like in The Wizard of Oz. Oh wait, they actually did render the corner in this map. But if you look back, you can actually see how this is taking longer to load than usual for some reason. See the texture of the next map on the wall. I don't think there's any particular events we can witness on the way back. I mean, we can always look at people and the background, but...
When I was in high school, we used to sit around that fountain, eat ice cream and gossip.
But yeah, not much to do. There's actually quite a bit of walking back and forth between locations in this if you don't know to do things right the first time. Except on one particular occasion, which is actually very close to the start of the game, where you're pretty much forced to walk back and forth in a long road. For no other reason than plot reasons, but we're here now. Apparently the bouncy body thing is still in full effect in terms of our what's the word I'm looking for, invasive advertising.
Refurbished and upgraded bots is a speciality of Liv's. She makes tons of money from that.
Come in modern purple though.
Those Wiltillas are probably a lot smarter and more versatile than one could.
Also there's that again. Also Kitty.
Again. What's going on? Hey, did you see that?
See what, sweetie?
On the screen. I saw the same thing earlier today. It was like... I don't quite know how to describe it. Like interference, but not just noise. It was clear, but distorted.
Was it like the Max Headroom network invasion incident?
Could have been the static. It's been getting worse.
I'm guessing that also happened in this universe.
I even got disconnected from the wire for a few moments this morning. Scariest moment of my life since the collapse. Not counting that time I rode the mechanical bull. Never again. So, what did you see?
There's this snowy landscape with a black house. And a little girl who looks like a ghost. And she speaks to me. Save her. Find her. Really, really freaky stuff.
No, it's just like those stories that those people used to write like 200 years ago or something about a thin guy with many arms.
I mean, spend enough hours in front of the screen and you're bound to start seeing stuff.
Don't you start with that.
In fact, I'm pretty surprised we're not mentioning that at all.
I'm already feeling guilty enough as it is.
I'm sorry, sweetie. I didn't mean anything.
No, it's okay. It's me. I don't know what's going on with me. I can barely get out of bed in the morning. Every day is exactly the same, and I'm not doing anything to change that. There's no school to go to, no job, and I barely spend time with my friends. What's left of them.
Yes, you're very dissatisfied and incompetent. We've already established this.
No, but that's because it's so easy to come here. If it requires any more effort on my part, and that goes for everything, I'm on autopilot.
It's probably exhaustion, sweetie. You've had a tough year.
More exposition.
Dropped out of school, broke up with Reza, moved back home. All of that's bound to take its toll, no?
You're probably right. And I do complain way too much, don't I? I don't want to be the whiny, apathetic Zoe. I want to be me again. Anyway, enough about me. You wanted to show me something.
What was that, sweetie? Oh yeah, that's right. It's something really cool.
Oh, sorry. Before I forget, Dad's out of town, and I'm having some people over tonight. Would you like to come?
Why are you going back on your word?
I was going to unpack a new delivery tonight, but sure. Work can always wait. Who's coming?
The usual suspects.
Great. Sounds fun. How about Reza?
How did you hire Kevin Spacey?
I really miss him. Any chance you guys are getting back together soon?
He's not the right guy for me at this point. I mean, I love him to death. He's great. But it was getting too serious. What I mean is, I was getting too serious. It was just way too early for that. And that whole long distance thing was becoming a problem for us. It's pretty ironic that as soon as we're broken up, I moved back here. 5 minutes away from his apartment. Not that it makes a difference. I'm just happy we're still friends and that we're comfortable with each other. You and him are my two best friends. I don't ever want to lose that. But getting back together, nope. Besides, I don't think he'll be coming to the party. He's been really busy. So, 8-ish?
I'll bring my charm and a bottle of tequila. Now, I have something to show you.
What is it?
WSL suppressor software.
Oh boy, lead hacks.
Let's pretend for a second that I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
Can do.
Let's hope that sitting through all of those
a cloak for
bits
your
of
mobile.
exposition was
Want to be
worth it.
invisible? Just tap the screen. Well, actually, you select menu and applications, and then the icon that looks like a penguin, and then activate. But that's like 1, 2, 3, okay, 4 taps. Small price to pay, seeing as you're now invisible, right?
You know you're not literally invisible, right?
I'm invisible.
No, you're not invisible. That is impossible. Except with a very, very expensive combat suit, and those things don't hold up to a can of spray paint. What this little hack does is make your mobile invisible to the eye in the sky. You're untraceable. The Syndicate can't track your mobile. Mondo cool, huh?
That is cool. How does it work? You just, wire it to my mobile?
Yup. Easy as strawberry pie. Give me a second and I'll... Oops.
And?
This is important, sweetie. I'm buying a batch of exclusive Ethiopian mobiles directly from the factory. Real cheap. So I gotta...
Take it. I'll see you later.
I'll hook you up with the software when you come back, okay? Tadia Salem, Denane?
I see. Well, apparently this... You know, for all of the bizarre kind of cyberpunk vibes that these games want to have, you couldn't predict touchscreen phones or,
Hello. Are you
know,
busy?
extensions like Austery
really?
or Blur
Hi.
or
I need to talk to you.
Do Not Track Me.
Can you meet me at Mocha Loco?
Sure, when?
Now? I'm already on my way there.
Alright, I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Great. See you there.
Did you know that you can configure an application to set up a bunch of dummy emails for you? Forward every email sent to those addresses to yours. Apparently this game didn't know that. Apparently that Ressa guy that we were talking about just now is around, so let's oblige. This couldn't be another vehicle into exposition or anything. No sir, how could you ever think that?
Hey! One moment. Rio? Yeah, call me when you're all set up. I'm with a friend.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
You want to wait a couple more seconds?
Who was that?
Well, hello to you too, Zoe.
Hello. So who was that?
Hello, my oddly stiff friend.
Some things never change. It was just business.
I'm curious, that's all. I'm happy you're dating again.
It's not a date, it's just...
Business, I know. I just don't want you to feel awkward talking about that stuff with me. We're past that.
Noted. I'll make sure to tell you about all my romantic adventures, if they ever happen. So, how are you?
I'm good. Dad left for Bombay today, so I've got the house to myself. I'm having a few people over tonight.
Party?
Officially, it's a small get-together.
Well, let's do the obvious, I guess.
By the way, if you have time, I mean, you're welcome to... You can bring anyone you want. It's just a few people, nothing big.
I wish I could, but I have some stuff to take care of, work stuff. I'm really sorry, I wish I...
Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Next time, okay? What's going on with you, Reza? You've been busy. Working on a story?
Neck deep, as usual. I've gotten about 5 hours worth of sleep in the last, 72 hours.
Sounds like you're onto something big.
It could be. I haven't taken it to the hand yet. I haven't even talked to Martin about it. I need more background, more research, but it's looking...
If that's true, why are you talking to me right now?
Pretty big.
Can you tell me anything about it?
I can't, I'm sorry.
You know, this could have been a perfect time to take one of those 20-minute naps that apparently the bizarrely overambitious Ubermen want to sleep like take 20 minutes nap a day, and apparently that's enough to survive, but I guess we're not going to explore that angle. Let's push on.
Come on, not even a hint.
As any reasonable person would.
You know, I never talk about the stories I'm working on. That wouldn't be ethical. And it wouldn't be safe.
I know, I'm being nosy.
No, you're just being your inquisitive and curious self.
I really don't feel like myself anymore.
Are you okay?
I am. I should be. I don't have any reason to complain. My dad's been supportive. I have everything I could possibly need, enough money to go anywhere I want. The thing is, I don't really care about anything anymore. I don't have any goals or ambitions, and I hate feeling like this. It's not me.
But you felt like that for a while, though, haven't you? I mean, it's what you told me when you broke up with...
I know, Reza. But I thought it was just a passing phase, and now it's starting to worry me. Is this how I'm going to be feeling for the rest of my life? I feel like I'm letting everyone down.
You could actually do something.
I can't even muster up the enthusiasm or
Have
the
you ever heard of a
courage to
hobby?
go down to Cape Town to visit Katrina and David.
Maybe you could turn one of those
What
into a
does that
career,
tell
I
you?
mean. Some people
But
do.
you're just stuck in a rut. That's all.
I wonder if...
And it's only been a couple of months since you left.
If the creator of this game
Deserve a
ever
break.
experienced
I know you're trying to make
anything
me
like
feel
that.
better, and I appreciate that.
Wonder if
but
he thinks like if he hadn't learned to program video
I don't
games, he would
know.
have starved to death
I
on
need
the
more
streets.
than reassurances at this point.
You know, probably not,
I need
but
something to get me up in the mornings. A direction
why would you
in
write a
life,
character like that if you
purpose,
understand that that's
something
not the
to-
case? I don't know.
Shit, sorry. I have to take this one.
You know
No
how...
problem.
Remember how I
Yeah.
said that I have a lot of unironic love for the first game?
Thanks.
Well,
Okay, I'll be back
that's
soon.
not
Just
really
stay
the
there.
case for this one.
Sorry about
and
that, Zoe.
You can
I'm a bit
appreciate
stressed
what
today.
if you've been listening
You were saying?
to this
Don't worry
wonderful
about it.
dialogue.
I know you've got stuff to do. Speaking of that, you said on the phone you wanted to talk. What's up?
I need a favour.
Okay,
Sure.
whatever.
I don't have any other plans this afternoon.
I mean, it's not like we're gonna say
It's
we're
nothing
very
big.
busy
I just need you to go
running or
downtown
anything.
and pick something up for me.
What is it?
After
Do you know where the
all that we've
Shishabi
heard.
building is located?
Nope.
It's not far from the hub. There's a company there called Jiva, a biotech lab run by a woman named Chang, Helena Chang. All I need you to do is pick up a package from her. She's expecting me, but I don't have time right now, and I need that package as soon as possible. I don't want to use a courier simply because it's sensitive material. Chang was quite insistent that I can't pick it up in person. I'll send her a message and tell her you're picking it up instead. Is that all right? I mean, you don't mind, do you?
We already said
Not at
yes.
Sesharji building, Jiva, Helena Chang, package. As soon as possible.
And come to my apartment as soon as you have the package, okay? I'll get the hand that bites to pay you for a couple of hours' work.
Don't worry about it. I'm not doing this for the feed, Reza. I'm doing it for you.
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
I guess I should get going. And you need to go do whatever it is you're doing.
Oh boy.
Business, top secret stuff.
About that party. Sorry, small get-together tonight.
What?
Looks
If I
like the
finish
sort of
up
thing that
early,
would be made
I'll
for
try and
an
stop by.
RPG Maker game.
Okay, if you finish early. And if you can enjoy the gossip and the red wine. The way it's going, we're looking at a real girls' night in.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'll see you in a bit.
Thanks again for helping me out, Zoe. Bye.
Bakaebi is almost a palindrome. But yeah, I guess we have to go and do that now. Go and run the errand for that guy that we just met, but the game wants to pretend that we've known him forever, even though he just put us through a few collection of minutes of exposition all tied up together, and you know, there's some hints as to what we can expect from the rest of the game, but but nothing that
Taxi has already been
significant.
registered at your current location.
This translation, look in front of you, you idiot. By the way, apparently this is where the taxis go. Perfectly serviceable location. Apparently this is where all the entrances to buildings are now.
That button calls an elevator pod.
You can't just say elevator or lift or anything like that, you have to say a pod. Because they all have this specific shape, clearly. So here we go, yes, the future. That's the explanation for everything in this game. Why does that woman look like that? Well, the future.
After I learned about bioneering, I never wanted to eat vending machine food again.
Okay.
Science periodicals. I used to be into that, but not anymore.
Now I just watch YouTube videos. Oh wait, what is that? Apparently that doesn't exist in this universe.
Who are you?
I'm here to pick up a package from Ms. Chang. My name is Zoe Castillo.
She's not here right now. I don't know anything about a package. You'll have to come back tomorrow. We're closed.
Yep, that's why you were able to come in like you did.
When will Ms. Chang be back?
I don't... Tomorrow. She'll be here tomorrow. Like I said, we're closed. You're gonna have to leave.
Have you noticed what's behind you? I guess not. Well, we can make our own conclusions from what we're seeing. We should get out, or we could try to play hero.
Thanks for your help. I'll come back tomorrow. By the way, that's beautiful pigmentation.
What?
Your hair. Beautiful pigmentation. What colour is that?
I don't know. Just a standard shade that came with the implant. Listen,
It's really nice. Looks very good on you. I've been thinking about going blonde. What do you think?
Well, maybe. Listen, I really need to get this done before I'm done, so...
And I'm very sorry to keep you, but I really do need that package.
I already told you several times. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
Maybe Ms. Chang left the package for me somewhere. Could you please have a look?
I'm sorry, but I really don't have time to search for a package.
Well, could plead, or we don't have anything to barter with, though. Let's... They both give the same option.
I hate to be a bother, but you see, it's my boss. She'll kill me if I don't get that package.
There's really nothing I can...
I know, you're busy. But if you could just take a quick peek in that room, maybe she's left it in there.
Fine, I'll take a quick look. But if it's not in there, you will have to leave. We really are closed.
Thank you so much.
Alright, that went well. Off she goes into that room with boxes and...
Just your basic console.
Can we get in?
There's a corridor back there. There's no pad. The doors are probably controlled from the console.
Well, here we go.
There's an icon here that says hallway.
Shit. Kano, get your ass in here. We've got trouble. Kano?
Well, no, apparently this isn't going quite as smoothly as planned, as now we have to punch this woman out. And highlight the game's stellar combat system further. You can hear the sounds of my excellent strategy. Also,
she's out cold. I can't believe I actually knocked someone out.
I guess we did. Also a good night list.
She's out cold. There's no pad. The doors are probably just your basic console.
Right, can we actually open that now? I guess so. I'm sure that other guy that she mentioned won't be a problem. That's not Kano. Where's his robotic left eye or right eye? Whichever one it is. Well, he seems to see us, but apparently he doesn't care.
The doors are jammed, and the circuitry has been EMP'd.
I can tell this at a glance. To just smash it, I mean, it looks like glass to me. It's okay. Now let's highlight
I should be able to climb up there.
more of the game's mechanics by climbing. Let's get in there with her. No, that's not actually an opening.
The cover's loose. I should be able to open
Apparently
it.
there's also glass up here. Right, now what? I don't know what we just did, but I hope it was a good thing.
The pressure's been released. I should be able to open the doors now.
So she said apparently she wanted to be a bioengineer, but now she knows all about mechanics.
The gas was starting to leak through. Another few minutes.
What just happened? Who are those people?
This is neither the place nor the time for explanations. We need to leave now.
Okay. Well, I'm way ahead of you, I guess. We'll just saunter on out of here, past the now absent blind woman's unconscious body.
Someone's tampered with the system and blocked all access to this floor. I'll need to find a workaround.
Okay. Well, I hope you can do that in a timely fashion.
I've reactivated the manual override. Try the call button for the elevator. It should work now.
Can't you do it?
Quickly, get into the elevator. We can't stay here any longer.
Oh yeah? Well, I think this would be a good time to practice my whirling motion, so who are you to stop me? Let's go.
I probably owe you my thanks for saving my life.
I wasn't thinking. I knocked someone out. Me. I've never hit anyone in my life.
You did what you had to do. You defended yourself.
I don't know about you, but I usually don't have people trying to kill me.
They weren't trying to kill you. They were trying to kill me. Now, who are you? And what were you doing in my laboratory?
Now's the time
I'm
to
Zoe
ask questions.
Castillo. Are you Helena Chang?
That's not... Castillo. I see. Yes. Yes, I'm Helena Chang. How do you know my name?
I came by to pick up a package for a friend of mine, Jericho.
Jericho? I told him I wouldn't give the package to anyone but him.
Well, apparently he thought this was a good idea.
Didn't he tell you?
I never got that message. Maybe it was intercepted. That would explain a lot.
Look, I don't like this. Those people who tried to kill you, are they looking for Jericho too?
I wouldn't know. But I need to leave right now. Here, take this. Please, deliver it to Jericho as soon as possible.
What is it?
Information. He'll know what to do with it.
All the bad things I did.txt.
What kind of information?
I'm sorry, but that's really none of your business. The package is for Jericho's eyes only. I have to leave.
Wait, I need to ask you...
Please deliver the package to Jericho right away, and thanks again for your help. I shall not forget it. Zoe Castillo.
Hey!
It's okay.
Hey, wait!
Well, we could actually go after her, but I guess it doesn't work like that.
Reza has some serious explaining to do.
Right. Let's go back and see what explaining that is. So there's actually a way to get to the guy's house from this sort of a central hub place that this area has. We just haven't veered in that direction yet. I see. Apparently that's a common occurrence in these streets. Hey, who am I to judge? But yeah, here's a big house. Apparently it's multiple apartments in here.
Reza's lived in that building for almost 5 years.
And as we handily told, that's where the guy lives. Here's the mailbox.
Reza Tamiz, apartment 8.
Which, as we instinctively know, is up and up here. And there's a cat. Speaking of cats.
Reza doesn't have a cat.
Well, maybe someone else
Why
does.
is the door to his apartment open?
Why is the door to his apartment open?
Reza's apartment. Reza? Reza! He never leaves the apartment unlocked. This is weird. Oh, my God.
Well.
Are you okay? She's cold.
So.
Oh no, not again. What the hell is going on?
Find April. Save April.
It's also SWAT.
Those are eye commandos. Downstairs.
Well, we can go into the toilet. Sadly, this will be a good idea. Can we get into the shower? Yes, we can. This seems like a great place to hide. Well, I mean, we could have just I guess we could have also gone out and pretended we lived in one of the other apartments. Nope. So it's just like the police in real life. By the way, we're not dead. In case you were wondering.
State your name and CID number for the record.
What is this place? Who are you?
How long were you
State
out?
your name and CID number for the record.
Oh, well, let's not cooperate. That will clearly be the solution here. Let's lawyer up.
I want a lawyer.
Better call Saul.
Name and CID number now.
I was scanned when I was brought in. You know who I am.
You're being held under the Syndicate Anti-Corporate Activities Statute in connection with murder and possession of contraband software. I would strongly suggest that you cooperate in every way possible.
Contraband software. Because, you know, so many people have gone to jail for
Isn't that a violation of my rights as a citizen?
As of this
it's
moment,
clearly
Ms.
the
Castillo,
logical
you
conclusion.
have no rights. What were you doing in Mr. Tamiz's apartment?
Let's lie.
I just came by to say hello and noticed that the door was open. I walked in, saw the body. Next thing I know, the cops boomed me.
So where did you get the data cube?
What data cube?
I will remind you that your freedom is in the balance, Miss Castillo. We have enough to convict you on several counts. You could be facing up to 30 years in a corporate prison, or you could choose to cooperate.
I'm cooperating
Corporate
here.
prison.
I honestly don't know anything about a data cube.
A data cube was found in your possession, containing highly sensitive information. Are you sure it's wise to keep denying your involvement?
I don't... Look, I was carrying a package. Someone gave it to me. I was supposed to deliver it to Reza, but he didn't know about it. I don't understand what...
Who was the package from?
A woman who works at a company downtown. Jiva. Her name was... Chang, I think. Helena Chang.
Apparently we don't have any problems snitching other people, though.
What?
If your friend Mr. Tamiz knew nothing about this, how did Chang contact you?
Look. Okay, so I was helping Reza out. He asked me to pick up the package for him, but he didn't know what was in it. He never saw it. Whatever was inside, the only person responsible is Helena Chang. You should be interrogating her. All Reza did was talk to the woman. He's working on a story, and she's a source.
What kind of story?
I don't know. He didn't tell me.
Well, I don't think reason is an option in this situation, so...
Please, you have to believe me. I don't know what's going on. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, you were. We know that you'd nothing to do with the murder, but that doesn't clear you from the charges.
What charges?
You're to remain in Casablanca for the time being. If Mr. Tamiz attempts to contact you, you're to call us immediately. Now, tell us again, from the top, what did Mr. Tamiz ask you to do for him?
Well, apparently we're not going to find out. We are, however, going to go back home and brood, as apparently is...
Hi, this is Reza. I'm either busy or I'm sleeping. Either way, let me know
custom.
what's up and I'll call you right back. Thanks.
Hi. It's me. Your mobile's probably been switched off for obvious reasons, but if you do get this message... Reza, please come home. I'm sure things can be sorted out if you just come home. I'm really worried. Call me, okay? Bye. Or send me a message, just something, anything. Bye.
Well, how did that go?
Come on, Dad. Please pick up. Please pick...
Hello, Zoe.
Dad?
I'm sorry, but I'm currently away from my phone. Leave me a message and I'll call you back as soon as I can.
Did he put hello Zoe in the beginning of the voicemail message? Does he have a phone that's only for her to call him? Because that's pretty stupid.
I should clean up that mess. At some point.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't think there's anything else to be done except with Bunsybody here. And I mean, what else are we gonna do?
Hey Zoe, this is sort of awkward.
Bonkers, I don't have time to...
But remember the time we hopped the van track to Metropolis without telling anyone, and you got completely shit-faced?
What?
I had to carry you to that sleazy hotel down on Jarl Street, and you spent half the night throwing up. The next morning you bought me that antique lighter, remember? Zoe, this is Reza. I, modified Wonkers a bit to make him play a pre-recorded message in case something happened to me. I don't want you to worry. All this means is that I haven't checked in with him for 24 hours. I'm probably okay. However, in case something has happened, I need you to do me a favor. I keep an updated copy of my notebook in my apartment at all times. It contains everything about the story I'm currently working on. I wire over my notes and research twice a day. I need you to get that notebook now and take it somewhere safe. If I'm in trouble, get the information inside to my editor. You'll need to decrypt it first, so talk to you-know-who. She can take care of that, I'm sure. To find the notebook, I keep it somewhere safe. Go to my apartment and tell Lucia what I told you the day you left for Cape Town. She will find the notebook for you.
I'll be here when you come back. Jesus, Reza. Please be okay.
Like I said earlier, I'm probably okay. Maybe I just forgot to check in. Maybe Wonkers has malfunctioned. Maybe I just had to leave. Quickly.
Maybe I'm saying just to that.
Get the notebook,
I screwed up.
Just in case. You're the only person I can trust with this, Zoe. Keep it safe, and I'll see you soon, okay?
Alright, new mission. She's going to completely disregard that. Abrupt change. From here on out, I guess I should probably... Alright. Check in that real quick to make sure everything's in order, and... New mission. Yes, we need to retrieve that notebook. I don't need to do this without camera doing weird things, or at least for the most part. There are some things you really can't avoid while playing this, and that's one of them. Yeah, I'm surely there's gonna be nothing else left in the apartment, so it's probably a moot point, but we're going there anyway. So let me stop and look at this person.
I love this part of the city. It's so culturally diverse.
I don't know about that look, but alright.
You can still get organic vegetables in this market.
Not sure about that one though. So back around the corner we go to this place. Apparently it's... Oh wait, that's... It's the same as before. It's entirely dark inside. But if we go back up to the apartment, clearly this will be a very endeavor. Wasn't there another door here before? Or did I imagine that?
The eyes put a clamp on Reza's door. They don't fool around, do they?
We can try to fiddle around with it, but it goes about as well as expected.
I never leave home without my mobile. Almost never.
And we don't really have anything to help with that, so now we sulk back home in defeat. And go back to brooding for the rest of our days. Well, either that or try to find some help, but who do we go to? That. If we can get there quickly enough. You know, I would have hoped that there wouldn't have been that much silence between the time when I asked that and when the answer would become evident, but knowing both the speed of this game and now the load times, I guess I should have known better. But here we are now. In the bead
Thank
curtain.
God you're here, Liv. I don't know what to do.
Teleport through.
Reza's disappeared and the eye's looking for him.
I need you to slow down, sweetie. Where have you been?
Where
I
do you
came
think?
over last night, but you weren't home. No one had heard from you, and your mobile was off the wire. Completely.
That's because I was arrested.
What?
There was a dead woman in Reza's apartment, and the eye raided his place while I was there. They shot me. I don't know what's happened to him, or where he is. They asked me all kinds of questions about him. I think he's in serious trouble, Liv.
Calm down, sweetie. I'm sure he's all right. Take a deep breath and start from the top.
Okay. I met Reza at the coffee shop yesterday, and he asked me to pick up a package.
Okay, we skipped some exposition. That's
And when I woke
unexpected.
up, I was in this strange room in the Syndicate building. Alone.
Oh, wait.
I spent half the night in there.
No, we could have skipped this too, but
over
I
again,
guess
the
that
same questions
have been
about
too much
Reza,
for mercy.
Jiva, the package. They didn't let me go until early this morning.
Wow. Zoe, that's so scary. I can't imagine what it was like for you. You must have the worst hangover in history. Wow. Do you know what was in that package?
I didn't open it, but they told me it contained a data cube with sensitive information of some sort.
It had to be pretty sensitive for the eye to raid Reza's place. I wonder what it was. This sounds really serious, Zoe.
Whatever it was, I don't believe Reza had anything to do with the dead woman. He wouldn't hurt a fly. It must be that story he's working on. Maybe he pissed off the wrong people. Maybe he uncovered something really bad, and now I'm involved too.
You'll be okay, sweetie. They let you go. Hey, what was the name of that company again? I'll rustle up some contacts, do a bit of digging, see if anyone's got the lowdown.
Jiva. And the woman's name was Helena Chang.
I'll send out some feelers on the old network, see what I can come up with. It has to ring someone's bell. We'll figure this thing out, Zoe. And you know, I'm sure Reza's fine. He's been in trouble before. He knows his way around those syndicate goons.
Well, I don't know about that. See, I got this message from him through Wonkers.
Yes, we know
He wanted me
this.
to pick up his notes from his flat.
They would. You're not meant to go snooping around there, Zoe. The island's
Tara, can we
business.
finally get to the solution?
Reza's in trouble, and he needs my help. I have to get those notes. Can you help me?
If you're absolutely sure? Yeah. I can get you through an eye seal, but we'll need to upgrade your mobile.
Alright.
What if I'm arrested again? I don't need to get charged with possession of illegal software on top of everything else.
You torrented the
Don't
phone
worry.
clamp opening up.
I'll mask the hack.
A million years in prison
Anyone
now.
checks your mobile, all they'll find are some new avatar masks. What
Right.
do you want? Fluffy bunny rabbits or cuddly koala bears?
Surprise me.
Okay, but first, let me tell you how this hack works.
Alright,
The
Miss
firewall's got these symbols that are difficult
Lead
to
master of
automatically
hacking.
decipher.
Let's see how
Don't
this
ask me
goes.
why, it's a mystery. All you have to do is match the symbols at the bottom of the screen with the exact same symbols in the matrix, one by one. Match all the symbols and the codebreaker does the rest. But there's a time limit. Stay connected for too long and the codebreaker disconnects. That way, you avoid triggering alarms. You can usually reconnect again after a few seconds.
So it's almost like a game?
Sweetie, it's definitely not a game. There are real people safeguarding the wire, and most of them aren't particularly friendly.
You don't need to tell me that. I've learned the hard way.
Uplink 2.0.
Okay, I'll update your mobile now. Oh, and I'm also giving you that software cloak we spoke about yesterday.
Oh, I never did get
invisible
that.
to everyone, even me.
Great. That might come in handy.
Anything else? Nope, just gotta pause for a moment before this happens.
Done. You're good to go. But Zoe, promise me you'll be careful, okay? And give me a call if you need help with anything. Or get yourself into trouble.
No trouble.
Right.
And I'll definitely call you if I need help. Thanks, Olivia. You're the best.
Sweetie, I'm sending you into I territory equipped with an illegally modified mobile. I'm either your best friend or your worst enemy.
Just walk away from all this. But I have the feeling that if you did that, the game would send you a message saying that you can't continue if you go like this. Oh no, let's do the illogical thing. And keep going straight in that direction. Let's take in these beautiful backgrounds again. Let's go into the building again. Let's go up the stairs. And in front of the clamp and user inventory on this thing, there we go. So yeah, this is literally how you match the symbols by finding them on the grid. And they change every so often, but it's not a big deal.
Not too bad for a first attempt.
Since you get all the time in the world to do that. Also, this would be a good time to save, as we'll find out. Because they didn't just leave the place. I mean, there's another Bonzi thing. But they also left this.
Zoe! Zoe! Zoe!
Oh. And that spider thing does not like us. So time for a stealth section. Where we go near this thing. Oh wait. If I do that, that's what happens. During this dramatic death scene where we clip into the stairs. So yeah, literally do the same. Pretty sure when you walk onto one of these sections though, the game auto saves, thankfully. You don't have to do that to obsessively save.
Completely busted.
Now let's try to go around this time. You actually have to stay perfectly still when that happens. Which, you know, with the stiffness of the characters is really an issue, but how shall we overcome this?
I'm sort of preoccupied at the moment.
This terrible challenge. Saw military androids. Which kill internet adware robot evolutions. Apparently it's not gonna do the laser thing. Let's sneak into the bathroom here and...
Maybe I could get the spider in here.
And check out the shower.
That panel controls everything from the water temperature to the audio system.
So of course you get an audio system in your shower, that's how you know it's the future. But of course there that goes. So I'm going to acknowledge us apparently. And go straight into the shower.
That panel controls everything from the water temperature to the audio system.
So there you go. So that was easy.
Zoe 1, Spider 0.
I hope the guy likes to have his spider in his shower now.
I've spent a lot of nights in that bed. It's very comfy and bouncy.
Subtle.
Reza likes it dark in here.
So now what? I mean, we got the dead monkey that's
Lucia's completely busted.
on the floor now. Apparently we got some parts, but I guess they're not.
Lucia's brain and power source. Both completely busted.
Not good for you, Snow. Apparently they're completely busted in her own
Reza
words.
usually sticks to notepads and his mobile when he's working. Nothing here. Reza wouldn't keep any of his work on this console.
And you know, the monkey was kind of a part of the puzzle that we need to solve. So now in order to continue with the plot, we need to find replacement parts for the brain and the power source. Apparently those are two different things. I guess it's like the hard drive and the actual power source on a computer, but why not just call them that? So let's head back across this map, because we haven't done that enough times to resume our hunt for monkey parts. Let's go visit our hacksaw friend. I'm sure she can help.
Liv?
What's up, sweetie?
Nothing much. I just stopped by to say hello.
Okay.
Alright.
Hey, Liv. I need some help.
There we go.
Sure. What?
The spider fried Reza's Watilla, and I need to get it running again to find his notebook. I've removed some parts from it, and I think they're broken.
So she instantly knows that it's one of those robot spiders. I guess actual spiders are extinct in this future, I don't know.
So I can't fix either of these. They're totally fried.
Do you have any replacement parts?
I have a power source here somewhere. Hold on.
Alright, that's one. What about the other one, though? Just watch the holographic legs in the background spin.
But I don't have a processing crystal in stock, I'm afraid.
If you can't fix this one, then what about Lucia's memories?
The data's continuously backed up to a separate crystal. You can use any Watilla brain you want.
How about the Watillas you sell here? Don't they have brains?
They're shells, refurbished. I'm waiting for an order from Waticorp, but it's not due until next week. I'm sorry.
Okay. I have to figure it out myself. Thanks so much, Liv.
Well, wouldn't the backup crystal have been fried as well by the spider? I mean, that inconsistency ever going to be addressed? Spoiler alert, no it's not. So, you know, where would we find one of those parts? It's not like there's another one of those things that's openly available to us, except there is. So, can you guess where this is going yet? I'll just give you time to reflect on that.
Zoe.
Hey.
Hi.
Hello, Zoe.
Well, guess what?
There's nothing on my schedule today.
Just the gym.
I won't be going to the gym.
Oh.
I'm sorry I haven't had time to play with you late.
It's okay. I can wait until you have less on your mind.
You mean when I was in Cape Town?
Every day.
Hey,
I used to sit in the window.
You're breaking my heart, Wonkers.
But you're my friend, Zoe. You're the only friend I need.
Why are you saying that in deadpan?
I'll talk to you later, Wonkers.
Okay, Zoe. I'll be here.
Okay, how do we open this guy up?
Hey,
Like
Wonkers.
this.
I need you to switch yourself off for me.
Why?
Because I just need you to go to sleep for a bit.
All right, Zoe. Promise to wake me up later?
I promise.
Nighty-night.
Right.
Sorry. I'll put you back together once this is all over. I just need to twist the neck like that. Ouch.
Oh, the guy was still moving around, I don't know.
The processing crystal.
We're still making noises.
Poor old Wonkers is brainless. Literally.
I guess he still has a power source. Can't he use his backup crystal? Or is that not an option that that model has? So well, I don't know. But we have everything that we need now. So let's take in the breathtaking skyline of Casablanca as we stroll back through the empty streets, round the corner of the alley and almost trying to get in there. And go back to the loading screen that will take us to the plaza where we can head on right through coffee and sushi shops. And next to the people in robes and possibly some kids, and eventually make our way back up the stairs and go back to the building. Where we head inside. Go up the stairs. Down the corner and go into the door to the apartment and replace the parts. There we go. There's that thing and there's the other. So now can we get on with it?
Zoe! I had a dream about you. I had many dreams. I dreamed that you took my mind away.
I see.
You're okay now, Lucia.
I am? Oh, that's good. Where's Reza?
He'll be back soon, I'm sure.
Good. I miss Reza.
Alright, nothing else.
Lucia?
Yeah, Zoe?
Please, please let this work. I'll be here when you come back.
That's the password, Zoe.
Say that louder,
please. I
please.
The message. Don't worry. Reza's probably okay, but he needs you to do him a favor. He keeps a notepad in his safe. It contains information about the stories he's currently working on. It's encrypted, but Olivia should be able to decrypt it. Ask her to hold on to it, and don't let it fall into the wrong hands. If something bad has happened to him, the reason why is most likely in that notepad somewhere. In that case, make sure the truth gets out. Follow me, Zoe. I'll open a safe for you.
What? You know, it's really a good idea to be talking about this very loudly while the door is open. Oh, there we are. It's alright.
Please switch yourself off, Lucia.
Oh.
Okay, Zoe. Do you think I'll dream about Reza?
Maybe. Yes, I'm sure you will.
Good.
Okay, we can actually recover the parts
Sorry,
for this.
Lucia. This belongs to Wonkers.
I actually didn't know you could do
Reza's
that.
Watilla. Her name's Lucia.
Can we please check the diary? No, it's getting kind of difficult to actually focus on that.
Reza's
There we go.
notepad. Locked
Or
and
the
encrypted.
notepad.
Of course.
Oh, as it
Olivia
were.
will know how to open it.
Yeah, maybe don't leave the door
Hey.
open
Hey,
when
what
you're
are you
doing
doing
that.
here? Who are you? Don't.
Well. No, apparently not. Apparently they don't care.
What just happened? Who were they?
I'll pick that up again. Just disregard. Let's just follow right in the footsteps of it. What? Apparently we can't actually look at anything except the alley for a few moments. So we're left wondering what just happened. Guess we can go back to the apartment and put the brain back in Bontybody, but Well, I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever actually done that. I would always just assume that it wasn't a thing that could be done in a regular playthrough, but I don't know. Also, there's a cat again. Wonder if that could mean anything.
Didn't I see that same cat yesterday?
Yeah, you know, usually cats hang around one place when they can. Like they can find food in that place. And maybe other things that they like. It's not really shocking. Also, apparently we have a new mobile thing. Dad hopes that the thing went well last night. Well, I guess Dad doesn't actually know what we've been up to. So that's gonna be fun to explain. And also apparently our gym appointments got cancelled, so that's one less thing to worry about. You know, this looks like the sort of place where you could just do stuff. Do exercise on your own. Given the weather. That would actually probably be easier, but apparently some people don't think that's a good idea. Anyway, can we actually do this replace thing? So what happens when we do this?
Oh, hello, Zoe.
Hey, you're as good as new. How do you feel?
I feel the same as always. Why?
What did you expect?
It's good to have you back.
Thank you, Zoe.
And now, goodbye forever.
Wonkers.
Hope you have fun just staying there all the time. So that was completely worth it, I'm sure you'll agree. Well, at least it's better than carrying his brain in our inventory throughout the entire game, which I think would happen if we hadn't done that. But I'm not really wanting to find out. So let's go back to the shop, like always, and see what can be done with the notepad.
Hey Zoe, what's up? You look a little pale.
You're not going to believe this. I was attacked. Again.
What? Sweetie, are you okay?
Yeah, just a bit shaken.
Was it the eye?
No. I was in Rez's apartment, looking for his notebook when these two girls showed up. They looked like they were twins. I really thought they were going to kill me. One of them slammed me up against the wall, knocked the breath out of me, and then they left. Both of them, without saying a word. It looked like they received a message.
You know, in case you can just tell that just from looking at them.
Did they take anything?
No. They didn't even take the notebook. I dropped it on the floor. They must not have noticed it. I think I got really lucky. Then I came straight here. I need your help with the notes.
And the notepad, do you still have it?
Oh, I dropped
it. Give it to me, sweetie, and I'll see what I can do.
So I guess we should have started with this, but...
Here's Rez's notepad.
Okay. Just a sec, and I'll let you know what we're dealing with.
Well, okay, instantly turn around like that.
Okay, sweetie. I need time to decrypt this thing. It's got some heavy locks on it. Except for the final entry. For some reason, that's only got basic encryption. Which Reza knows I'd be able to quickly crack. Of course! He wants us to read it. It says Venice Newport, The Fringe, Charlie. That's it. Newport. That's in North America, the West Coast. I wonder what the Fringe is. Maybe he's meeting this Charlie guy at a restaurant.
I have to go to Newport.
I don't know, sweetie. Maybe you should just give the information to Rez's editor. Let the hand that bites handle it.
I can't do that. This is Reza we're talking about. He's in trouble. I can't just sit here and wait for him to come back. What if he needs my help?
You're right. I mean, he's my friend too, and I want to help him. I just don't know if going to Newport is the way to do that.
What else can I do? It's the only clue I have. Venice, Newport, the Fringe. That's probably where Reza's gone, to see this Charlie person.
I'll work on decrypting the rest of Reza's notes. We need to figure out what he was working on. It could take a while, so I'll just close up the store.
Are you sure?
My regulars know how to get in touch. I'll call you as soon as I got something.
Great. Thanks, Liv. You're the best.
Take care, okay, sweetie? I want you back in one piece.
Well, it looks like we get to leave at least.
I'll need to go home and get my backpack before I leave for Newport.
Well, we're gonna have to go home. Anyway, no, it was kind of a waste of time going home first. Put the brain back in the guy. And then coming back. So have to return home anyway. At least I think this will be the last time I have to run back and forth between those two spots. So let's see, well, there's something in there. Highlighted with some difficulty. And apparently that's what triggers our departure, so... yeah, I guess that was it. Now for a quick round of Sewer Shark. Meanwhile, in the world of Ruin. I hope you've been catching all the subtle references to the first game, because it's about to come full circle, or at least begin to. I wonder who we could possibly run into here. A bird. Has the same character model in this as a certain other bird.
I smell the enemy. They are close.
Okay, Naane, you divert their attention when they get close enough. Bryn, stay behind Chuan. I can handle. I don't care if you wield your sword like an Igainon blade dancer. We're not at home, we don't have the advantage.
Follow my lead, Bryn. Your blade will taste blood today. Worry not.
Let the smoke clear before you attack. The toxins lose their effect quickly, but you should still not breathe them.
Got it. Hey, Chuan, what do they smell like, the enemy?
Hush.
Hold on!
What is it?
Frozen water. I haven't seen this before.
You'll tire of it soon enough, Bayal.
It's almost like walking on clouds.
Would you believe that some Eastlanders strap metal bars to their feet to make them glide on the ice? It looks ridiculous.
Did you hear something?
Well, I guess so. Time for more riveting combat, by the way. So, with a great opening. You can still hear how the strategy is going.
Yes!
Yes, except this time we're fighting, apparently, dark-skinned, Irish, Roman conquering people. Or some mixture thereof. So that went smoothly enough.
Where's your goddess now?
You're not gonna help out the others, so they keeled over us as soon as that happened.
The
How
Azadi
convenient.
Are coming farther and farther north. We kill 10, another 20 appear.
So we kill them too. They're not invincible.
That's not the way to stop them, Bryn. We need a better plan.
Our sources in the city. may have information.
I hope so, but we need to focus on getting the supplies and bringing them back to the swamplands. Everything else is secondary.
They are all depending on us. If another moon passes, the children will be at risk. If they should fall ill...
Naane is right. We go back as soon as we have what we came for. And we do not engage the enemy within scouting distance of the city.
We'll be cautious, Chuan. Now we continue, another few days due south, and we'll see her. Mercuria.
I can't wait to see the city. If it's anything like you've described, April, it must be amazing.
It's been a long time. Things change.
Apparently her voice actors
Come
didn't
on,
change, though.
let's move out.
She does sound a bit different, though. I think it's the same one. So yeah, that's April. That's what she's up to these days. So much for wandering around and snarking at everything without actually killing anyone. Meanwhile, back in the locale from the first game, see if you recognize this as well. Things have changed a bit. So there's the clock in the middle. Apparently now it's a homeless camp of some sort. In this perpetually raining city.
Shit.
Maybe I shouldn't have come. Well, it's too late to turn back now, I guess. So let's talk to...
Hello, lady! Come, please!
Chinaman.
He looks like he could sell pretty much anything. And, okay, he does. Are you talking to me?
Yes, you! You see anybody else around? Didn't think so, no. Welcome to Best Shop in Venice. Anything you're looking for, I provide. Except drugs. Competition too strong.
I don't want any drugs. Look, I'm new to this place, and I'm wondering if you...
No shit. You fit right in. Now, what can I get you?
I'm not looking to buy anything right now.
Well, this is shop. Place of business. No loitering.
I'm not loitering. You called me over here.
Details. So, you need any help?
Well, there is one place we're trying to get to. Drugs. Or we could talk about drugs, that too.
What did you mean about drugs and competition?
Drug market's very dangerous in Venice. Venice very dangerous. Not a good place for young lady. Especially not pretty young lady.
I don't plan on staying.
Well, you hurry and do what you need to do. Then get out, quickly.
Alright, speaking of the Fringe.
I'm looking for a place called the Fringe.
Place we actually need to find also. Welcome back, River.
The Fringe.
So you know where it is?
I certainly do.
Well, could you tell me, please?
Yes. Keep pants on. Very close. Go to other side of Crossroads, find Via Milano, go through tunnel to Florence Square, and there you are.
On the other side? Thanks.
You are most welcome, and good luck.
Yeah, but that's the place from the first game.
Best store in Venice. Cheap, top quality, made in China.
Where April used to work, and where she got the paycheck from the boss.
I'm not sure I want to find out what's up there.
After, whoops.
Uh-oh. I better not try that again.
So yeah, we can't open that clamp. Just might as well walk away. And where she used to talk with her buddies as well. And you should recognize it as, there's also this door next to it.
What a mysterious and completely irrelevant door.
You know, it's not like there was a big plot point in the first game when it opened up all of a sudden to the place where April met herself as an old woman or anything.
It's a buzzer.
Right. Well, this place has also changed.
Hello, is Charlie there, please?
Who's this?
My name's Zoe. I'm a friend of Reza. I'm looking for him. I think he might have been here.
I don't know anybody named Reza. Sorry, goodbye.
Wait, he's a reporter. Goes by the name Jericho.
All right, come on in.
Alright, that was a quick change of heart. So there's no longer a jukebox or a wooden bar or anything like that. Now the place looks like this.
Yes, can I help you?
I'm looking for Charlie.
He's down there past the bar.
Alright.
Thank you.
Whatever.
So she's nice. Let's have a conversation with her.
Charlie's right over there.
So, have you worked here long?
What are you doing?
What?
Why are you asking me questions?
No reason.
Okay, so stop. It's annoying.
Yeah, we can't really go anything with...
Thanks.
Go anywhere with her, rather. So let's just walk away from that. And get more plot stuff in our face.
Excuse me, are you Charlie?
Yeah. Zoe, right? You said you're a friend of Jericho's?
Well, apparently this game
That's
predicted
right.
the iPad or
Has
the
he been
Android
here?
tablet.
How do you know Jericho?
We go way back.
If you're such good friends, why do you need to track him down? Can't you just call him?
It's a long story. Jericho's investigating a story and he's gone subterranean. His mobile's off. He may be in
Can't
danger.
just say underground.
I need
Gotta
to
be
find
subterranean.
him. Look, Charlie, he left me a message with your name in it. It's the only clue I have to go on.
All right. I believe you. I spoke with Jericho a couple of days ago. He called me, asked me some questions. I answered them. That's all. I really didn't want to get mixed up in anything. I have a business to run, and my customers don't like publicity. Sorry, girl. I wish I could help, but that's everything I know.
Alright, well... Go with a logical option or try one of these.
Jericho has powerful connections. If I tell them you refuse to help me, they won't be very happy.
If I didn't know any better, and if I thought you were stupid enough to pull that kind of shit in here, I'd say you were threatening me.
I'm just warning you. If you know something, you'd better tell me.
Or else what? You sue me? You torch my club? You sick the corpse on me? The eye? You don't think I have powerful connections, girl? Do you have any idea who comes into this place? The people I mingle with? The next time you come into my place and threaten me, I'll have you thrown out. This time, I'm just gonna ask you to leave.
Well, we could continue going down this road. I wonder if that will actually result in a bad thing.
Sure you will. And tomorrow morning, The Hand That Bites will run an interesting story about this bar.
What? Are you serious, girl? You must really love the guy. Look, this whole mafia thing isn't your style. You're too clean-cut.
No, I suppose not.
Points for effort, though. I'm impressed.
Thanks, I guess.
So let's forget that ever
Take
happened.
it or leave it, your choice. Never threaten anyone unless you're ready to follow through on the threat.
Oh, we tried.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Your friend Jericho did drop by last night. He wanted to meet me in person. The wire has ears, he says, and he's not wrong about that. He wanted to ask me about a place I used to live in, the Border House.
The Border House?
It was a boarding house for students, run by an English lady, Fiona. That's where Jericho got my name from. The place has been turned into a hotel now, the Victory Hotel. Shady place. Jericho wanted to know everything about the building. Entrances, exits, floor plans, the works. He didn't tell me, and I didn't ask, but my guess is he was planning to break into the place.
Why?
There are stories. They say the place isn't really a hotel, but some kind of front for... I don't know, and I don't want to know. Like I said, there are stories.
Well, we can find out.
What kind of stories?
Look, I get all sorts in here. I hear things. But if I start shooting my mouth off, I get burned. I lose my customers. I lose my business. Hell, with some of the people that come in here to party, I could lose a lot more than that. So don't get me wrong. I would love to help you. But like I told your friend, I can't say much more than that.
I understand. So, Jericho was interested in the layout of that place. What did you call it?
The Border House. Victory Hotel. Yeah. I told him there are canals running underneath the building and that there's a backyard.
Well,
Since
that's
they drain the
news
water,
to me.
you can use the canals to get around. There might be a way into the building from the back.
And Jericho, he went there last night?
I honestly couldn't tell you, girl. We spoke, he left, haven't heard from him since.
Okay, well, I guess that's a start. Victory Hotel.
Alright. Well, where is it located, though?
Where is the Victory Hotel?
It's on a street called The Brink. Walk to the other side of the crossroads, past the Chinaman's store. You'll get to a bridge called the Rialto. Cross the Rialto to get to Marco Polo. Marco Polo will take you to The Brink. Victory Hotel's on the end of The Brink. Big gray building, wooden door, bench out front. I think there's some scaffolding still left from the construction work. That might help you get down into the canals, but I haven't been around there in a while.
Alright. I guess that's it then.
Thanks, Charlie. I appreciate all your help.
You're welcome, girl. Let me know if you find your friend, alright?
So let's get going then. It will be time for more stealth sections soon, but first let's see if we can actually get into... Well, first if we can actually find the place to begin with. I like how apparently the Chinaman store is conspicuous enough to warrant being a landmark in this place. So I take it this is the bridge we need to cross with the bases next to it. I don't remember that from first game. But we are going to get to visit the place where April used to live again. Which has also changed somewhat. I thought this bridge was longer, but I guess not. Oh, this is it.
I'm guessing that's the front entrance to the Victory Hotel. Not very inviting, is it? It's locked.
It's locked.
There's a call button here.
We can give it a try.
No answer.
No answer, I can tell this after waiting for 1 second. Also, there are no more pipe puzzles to be solved here, but apparently there is something else. Some scaffolding. It is as we were told, so can we actually go? We couldn't just jump down without the scaffolding present. Well, I guess we probably wouldn't be able to find any way back up.
When I find you, Reza, I'm giving you a big hug. And then you're buying me new shoes and pants. And a very big cup.
Well, might as well keep saying that to myself as I go through this tunnel that's soaked in rainwater. So here's a back entrance.
It's a digital padlock. It looks pretty new.
And there's a door with the bloody handprint on it. That's always a good sign.
A back door. That's probably where Reza got in.
Well, might also be red paint, you never know. But can we open that? Well, obviously we're not going to be able to with the padlock there, but... apparently we're not actually highlighting the padlock itself at the door.
Yes? Hey, it's me.
I wasn't actually
found
trying
out where
to
Reza was
call
last
anyone,
night.
but...
A place called the Victory Hotel. But I need your help.
Sure. What do you need?
Apparently we can't use our
freak
phone as
out.
it is now
I need to disable a
to open
padlock.
this.
I won't ask. What does it look like?
Black, nondescript, blue light, a small display, your standard padlock. No keypad, so I'm guessing it only works with a key. Can I hack it?
Sorry, sweetie. Those things aren't usually wired. They operate on short-range frequencies. You need to get close, and you need a lockpick.
What kind of lockpick?
Anything reasonably modern should be able to take care of it, unless it's really heavy-duty stuff.
I don't think it is. It's just a padlock on a fence.
Any lockpick will do, as long as it's got multiple frequencies and a universal interface. Most do.
I'll try and find one. Thanks, Liv.
So we came all the way up here only to find out that there's a dead end, so we need to go back and find a lockpick. Are you seeing a pattern yet in how the puzzles work in part of this game? Go forth and witness that you need to go back for something. Go back and get the other thing. Then return to the place where you were originally at. Possibly run into another dead end to go back to get another thing to be able to overcome, and so on until the end of days. But I mean, there's some more streamlined part of it. I mean, this opening part is probably the worst part of this, honestly. And well, we'll see what I mean by more streamlined. It's more out of necessity than anything else in the future, though. Since we'll be in more inhospitable environments and just wander around. But let's talk to this guy one more time.
Hello.
Ah, you're back. What you need now?
Maybe now he can help.
I need to pick a padlock.
Ooh, very exciting. Breaking into private property. Very good, very good. No explanation needed. I'm not tearing anyone. But sorry, can't help you. Also out of lockpicks.
I thought you said you can provide anything, except for drugs.
Ha! You very funny girl. I like you. Okay, okay. I might have something in stock for you. It's refurbished, but good as new. In fact, better than new. Can pick most locks made in past 15 years.
I'll take it. How much?
Wait. May look like charitable old fool, but this not cheap. Only one I got. You good customer, but lockpick more valuable than money in Venice.
Right. Doesn't sound very reasonable, though.
So you have something in stock, but you don't want to sell it to me? Thanks for nothing.
Not so fast. I like you. You got spirit. I want to help. Maybe we can make trade?
I don't have anything to trade. All I have is my mobile.
No mobile. I got too many already. Cheap. Made in China. Top quality.
So what do you want to trade? Please, help me out here.
Mobile not very interesting. But my customers, they paranoid. They like to be invisible. If I could make mobiles invisible...
What a
like
coincidence.
Some kind of cloak for mobiles?
We just so happen to have one of those.
That could be worth a lot to me. Definitely worth trading away last lockpick.
Well, I mean, we could just show this. Or we could make another call.
Is that you? Did you find a lockpick?
Sort of. But I need your help.
It's better have this conversation right in front of the guy.
What do you need?
I'm trying to buy a lockpick from this merchant, but he doesn't want money, he wants software.
I got software. What does he want?
Remember that cloak you gave me? Could I get a copy of that which would work on other mobiles?
Not the same one. I wouldn't give that to just anyone. But I have another software cloak. It's not as powerful as yours, but it's good stuff. I'm sending it to you as we speak. I'm sure he'll be ready to do business when he sees this thing. It's pretty neat.
Oh,
I got
that works.
Thanks, Liv. You're the best.
You're not wrong, sweetie. Good luck, okay? I'll talk to you soon.
Well, that was a simple dilemma to solve.
You back already? Got something to trade? Something good?
Weren't you listening?
I've got just what you need. It's a small program for your mobile. For any mobile. It disguises the phone and makes it hard for the eye in the sky to track it.
Interesting. Something like that is very hard to find. Show me.
I'll transfer it over.
Alright. Transfer it over to where, though?
Very nice, very nice.
Just the
this
nearest
is
thing.
Some good stuff. Where you get this? I never seen nothing like this before. This will make my
How can he tell, though?
happy.
He doesn't have any device that can run.
So we have a deal?
Yes, we have a deal. Here is lockpick for you. Pleased to do business. Very pleased.
Right. Just teleport that lockpick into my inventory.
Best prices, guaranteed.
Apparently we don't have any money though.
Best store in Venice.
Or maybe we do, but we don't know how to store it properly. But anyway, that is how we get the lockpick, which we will have in our inventory for most of the game now, if I recall. So let's return to the place where we initially ran to a wall and see if this will be different now. That we can actually proceed beyond that wall. Get up this ladder and marvel at this animation. And use our lockpick this thing. And yes, it's another minigame, and the way this works is we need to match the symbols like that, and it's not quite as simple as it first appears, as we need to transfer symbols over from or between the circles. So we need squares. Oh wait, we don't need squares, we need these. And now we just need to replace the one on the right with another hammer thing. Easy enough. But now there's another small obstacle right here, and that is not the shed.
Guard dog.
What the guard dog, rather.
Used to the train. Didn't even bat an eyelid, despite the racket.
Didn't seem... well, it did seem used to the train. Yeah, can you figure out what the logic behind this stealth section is? We can't actually do anything most of the time, but when the train comes out... when the train comes out, we can actually use the noise to stealth our own way across, mask our own sounds. And I guess we have to go to this. We instinctively know we have to go to the shed first, you know, don't question it. And get the hatchet. So we'll loot the place where we can. Oh boy. Oh, I think the dog heard us that time. I guess he noticed us because, well...
it won't budge.
It won't budge. She heard it. Apparently it headbutted us a couple of times, which took away half of our life. But that's alright, because dogs can't climb ladders, as we all know. So we just walk away from the dog and get a full health refill.
There's light coming through that boarded up window.
Yeah, that's something, isn't it? So let's...
it must have been left behind after a construction job.
let's do the logical thing and try to push this and find out that we can't. Let's examine this thing in the corner.
There's a metal bar on the side. It looks like it's connected to the wheel.
Right, maybe now that the wheel's been on-braked. Actually push that a few times. Well, if we somehow manage to walk away from a fight, that's good enough. Is that it? I guess so.
It's positioned right underneath that window. Convenient.
It's also highly coincidental.
This
surely.
window probably leads into the hotel basement.
So fuck the boards.
Oops.
Great motion.
I dropped the axe inside.
Good job. What yes. So that's how we get inside this place. And now we can't get out easily. So what happened to the axe? Can we get the axe again? Well...
it's the broken handle from the axe.
What happened to the blade? Did it vanish into thin air? I guess it did. So we won't be killing anyone with that.
It's just a bunch of filthy rags.
Got some filthy rags though, and...
it's a metal can.
some metal cans with
It smells like petrol.
fluid inside.
There's nothing in this one. It's empty. That one's got petrol in it, I think.
That one's got petrol, that one is
There's nothing in this one. It's empty.
and that one.
I don't smell anything, but there's definitely something inside. Water, maybe.
It's apparently
I don't know what that's for.
water. She doesn't know what a boiler is, that's great. She can turn on the pilot flame though, it appears. So she knows enough to push buttons, so... Can you figure out the solution to this puzzle
It's just a bunch of filthy rags.
I mean, if we try to get out of this room, what will happen? Apparently it's too dark for us to see the door that's quite plainly in front of us. So we're, what we have to do is... Can we grab one of those? Yes, we can. We have a filter rag and an axe handle, so obviously what we do is combine both of them to make a torch. We dip that torch.
It smells like petrol.
In the petrol can. And we use the pilot flame from the boiler
Okay, I get it. It's like a lighter.
to light the torch, if we actually do that. Yep, like that. I guess there's no more gas in the boiler though, that could have gone catastrophically. Now we're just making a torch. Apparently we're too reluctant to just feel our way around a dark basement, so we actually needed to make a torch. Also we just saw something, namely... Geez, blood stains. No, I guess we just assume that that's blood. Could be red paint for all we know, but... I guess our torch burned out, and we're not gonna see it again, ever. Yeah, the cell phone could also be used.
My god, that's Rez's lighter.
Well, we could have used this lighter as well.
Zoe,
That girl, is she here?
find April Ryan.
I'm checking out how
Save
she
her.
is too. She's in April's old room, and which even has the same camera perspective.
She just vanished. The screen said 201. That must be the room number. I think she wants me to go open that closet in room 201. Is that what brought Reza here?
Well, I don't know. Yes, it could be. Maybe he can also see the Ure little girl, but...
Solid. I don't think it's possible to break through this one. It looks brand new, too. Like it's been installed recently.
I find my speculation reassured as I try to push up against it, so maybe we can manipulate it from this. Well, apparently we're looking at cameras or something of the sort.
It's some sort of security system. Looks like it controls the building's surveillance cameras.
Is that all it can do? I mean, I guess so. Nothing seems to be happening, though.
It's
Also,
a security system
oh,
that...
it's the same thing. So now what? Because I remember getting stuck on this part a couple of times that I played through it, because it's not really that evident what you have to do.
Solid. I don't think it's possible to break through this one.
Can't use the lockpick.
It looks brand new,
and
too.
We can't use
Like it's
cell
been
phone.
installed recently.
I think we have to do one of those two things with this, because that's really intuitive, yeah. That is actually what we have to do. Notice how some of these things change. So that's added challenge, I suppose. But quickly enough, that gets resolved. And welcome back again. I think I'll get to the end of this chapter and then call it for this game. For the night. Seems the plot's actually gonna take a turn when that happens, but we'll get to that in due time. For now, it's time for another stealth section. Try to get past that guy. So what's this we have here?
Someone's rehydrating and
Get an
heating a
autosave.
pizza. Looks like there's still a bit left on the clock before it's done.
So microwave pizzas are still a thing. That's always good to know. Can we do anything with this thing though?
If I reprogram the timer, I can make the alarm go off almost immediately.
Well, that means the guy's pizza's not gonna be ready though.
Ah, yeah. Pizza's done.
Pizza's done. Oh boy. Well, I guess we're in the shadows, so... and just sneak past the guy. Oh. Apparently he's watching sports. Wonder if there are esports, since it's the future. Also, here's more people with these things on their faces. That's not ominous at all.
She's connected to one of those things I saw in Rez's apartment. What is it doing to her? What's all this equipment for?
I don't
What's
know.
all this equipment for?
Can use the same voice clip though for
What
that.
is that thing? They must be testing it on these people. That's probably what this place is for. It's not a hotel. It's a laboratory.
Apparently this is room 202 though.
I wonder what that thing does.
Can we do anything to it?
No. I need to focus on finding Reza.
I guess we don't want to. So room 201 should be close by.
201.
It's right there.
This is it. The room 201.
Yeah. Can we actually get inside though? No, naturally not. How about this one?
203.
Oh boy, well, apparently that woman got up.
She looks like she's in her own world.
Yes, she looks fine. Wouldn't you agree? I guess I'm not dead. There is that much to take into account. So I'll see you later then. Hope you have a good one. Can we open this door? No, we cannot. Can find another way up? Can we keep climbing the stairs? Oh boy, apparently this guy's attention got caught by that sound. So let's try to not run into him. Would probably be a good idea. What's through here actually? There's a window. Can we rationalize that we can open this window though? I guess so, even though there's no real way across the scaffolding outside.
If only I
Anyone there?
Oh shit. Well, now we have to fight this guy, I guess. He's very spastic though. So this might not have been a good idea, since he can... Oh boy. Not sure if you're supposed to be able to win this, but yes, it could be reasonable. Nope, we died. Guess he does have the energy. So let's try that one more time, and this time let's have to go through this scene again. That's right. Well, we don't have to
If I reprogram the
do all the dialogues now, so that would have been that should save some time at least.
Ah, yeah. Pizza's done. Fair income.
Right. Still surprised that he can't hear her walking right beside. Now she's gonna be horrified at the same thing. I know. Just skip.
201.
Yes, I know. We just saw this. Let's try doing stuff at the window now. Need a handle
If
for the
only
window.
I had a handle for the window, I could probably open it.
So where do we get a handle for a window? There's nothing back here, it's just dead end. Maybe in the toilet. Like the place to look.
The handle on this window looks a bit wobbly.
Oh, wait, it's another window with a handle. So that's just appropriate that. But you know, since the handle broke off, I'm sure it'll work perfectly fine with this one.
If only I had...
That's how things work, right?
If only...
Yes, I know, I was trying to exit out of that since apparently it hangs after the initial clicking for no reason.
That ladder leads up to the 3rd floor fire escape.
So let's continue our ascent. Oh, here comes that guy. I guess he's scripted to investigate after a while. Ladder just broke off right after we climbed it. Not going to acknowledge that.
What's all this equipment for?
She still doesn't know what the equipment is for. Still can't get through that door. Oh, well, there's someone else up here. I'm sure it'll be fine.
That's one disgusting towel.
It's mine now. It's like the end of that one Simpsons episode where...
304.
I think it was. They pretend to be unfortunate so that everyone donates stuff to them, and then they get found out at the end, and everyone takes their stuff as compensation, and all they have left is a rag, and they end up fighting for that. It's my little greasy towel now.
I don't want to know what this towel's been used for.
Although we're supposed to be able to check the radiator under this thing, I think.
An old radiator. They probably use plasma heating elements in the rooms now.
Because it's the future, as you know. Also, yeah, we need to sneak into that guy's room, I think. But if he sees us, he'll try to punch us out, if I recall.
Looks like medical equipment. I don't think that sheet's ever been washed.
So I'll take it. I'm a collector of filthy rags, don't you know? How if we mix these two filthy rags together?
Yucky.
End up with a rope made of filthy rags.
I can't tie the rope to the radiator unless I open the window first.
You can't just do that on your own, but yeah. We obviously make this rope of filthy rags so we can tie it to the radiator and use it to go out the window, even though it looks like we could just climb out into the scaffolding thing. But I guess not this time. We're too scared to just jump down, even though we can see the thing that's right under us. But look, there's a room that we've been trying to get to.
That's room 201. The one the little girl was in. It looks like someone lives there.
Well, yeah, it's not completely horrible like the rest of these rooms. Except the walls, they could do with a coat of paint. Or 3. Well, let's see, this is where,
The little girl. She was pointing at that closet. What could it possibly mean?
Found some items in the first game, and also a portal to Arcadia opened up here at one point.
It's an old videograph. Is that Charlie?
Doesn't have any motion though. Just call it a
That
photograph,
is Charlie.
but...
And those 2 girls? Maybe this used to be Charlie's room. But why did the little girl point to his closet? What's his connection to all of this?
Nope, this was April's room, but of course she wouldn't know that.
What the fuck are you doing here? This is my room. Get back to... Wait. I don't know you. Who the hell are you?
Well, I'm glad that you're not trying to punch me out now, but... let's be forward.
Don't talk to me like that. Who are you?
Who am I? Who am I? I am the fucking supervisor, that's who. Now who the fuck are you?
I told you, don't talk to me like that.
Fuck you!
Oh boy.
Oh, fuck! Fuck! You punched me!
Well, you attacked me.
Jesus, I wasn't gonna do nothing. You punched me in the nose? Fucking hurts. Oh, shit, my face!
Yeah, well, you're lucky it's just your face. I'm black belt.
So what the fuck do you want from me? Aw, fuck. Fucking hurts.
I'm looking for a friend of mine. He was here last night looking for information. Maybe he talked to some people, I don't know. Point is, I need to find him. If he's been here, maybe you know where he went.
I don't know. You'll come in here and you punch me in the face? I should fucking... Ugh. What's his name?
Alright, that
Reza.
went over quickly.
Reza Tamiz.
Yeah? So what's in it for me?
I won't punch you again. Okay, I'll pay you. 500 if you can get me any information about what's happened to him. Another 500 if you help me find him.
1,000 wise.
If you help me find him. I'm good for it.
Looks like it. So this guy must be real important to you. You screwing him?
I don't need another excuse to kick your ass.
Jesus! Alright, can't a guy ask? Christ, you're touchy. Okay. I could use 1,000 just about now. So what's this guy's name again? Rez what?
Reza Tamiz. He's about your height, black hair, tanned, probably well dressed. He was here last night.
I'll see what... It's 1,000, right? Just give me the 500 up front.
No. You get your money when I get the information. If you don't want to do business, I'll...
Fine. So how do I contact you?
Do you know the Fringe?
Who doesn't?
I'll be there tonight.
Yeah, sure you will. You know how difficult it is to get an invite? It's like a 2-year waiting list. Just come back here later and we'll...
No, the Fringe. I've got connections. I'll make sure you're on the list.
No fucking way. That's awesome. If you told me that right away, sweetheart, I'd have found your friend for free. Okay, so I'll see what I can dig up. The Fringe. Fuck. Awesome. All right, so we got a deal. Come on, I'll let you out the front. DNA lock. Unbreakable shit.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Yeah, this place is an impenetrable fortress.
So that went rather well, I guess. Just gotta make our way out of this place now.
I'll check around, see what I can find. Now tonight, the Fringe. You're not trying to con me or anything.
I'm very serious. This friend of mine, he means a lot to me.
Whatever, as long as I'm on the list and you got the cash. Wait, what was your name again?
Zoe. What's yours?
Marcus. You don't have a last name?
No. Do you?
You're a player, Zoe. I'll give you that.
Okay, Marcus. Thanks, I'll see you later.
Alright, simple enough. I guess we have one more person trying to do our work for us now. That's how we operate in this world. So back to the equivalent of the home base we have in this environment we go. Mission accomplished for all we know.
Isn't there a place where these people can sleep and eat?
I've nothing left to live for. I used to own an art gallery here in Venice.
Oh hey, that's
now look
another
at me.
first game reference, I'm pretty sure. To go to an art gallery to meet with Cortez in that game. Never really do find out what happened to the dragons at the end of the first game, or at least the ones that were in Stark, but that will be very vaguely addressed in this, I think. Like, they just completely disappear. But it won't really be a satisfactory answer, much like everything else plot related in this particular iteration game. Well, who knows, maybe they address some of the more important stuff in the game that came after this, which isn't even fully out yet since it's an episodic thing.
It's a buzzer.
What we're here again.
Hi, it's Zoe Castillo again. May I come in?
Of course.
He sounds friendly. Also, there's some behind the bar now.
Even the bartender's wearing expensive designer clothes.
That's expensive.
Everyone's really stylish. I feel a bit out of place.
We're not open yet. If you want anything, you'll have to talk to Charlie over there.
I guess.
Charlie seems like a really nice guy.
Hey,
just
you're
playing
back.
his iPad and
Surprised?
all that.
You look like you could
Sort
take
of a
care
nice
of
guy,
yourself,
so-
no, not really. Did you find your friend Jericho?
His name's Reza. And no, not yet. But I have a lead.
Good, I hope you find him. He seemed like a nice guy.
Alright.
How long ago did you say you lived at the border house?
10 years. Why?
It must have changed a lot. It was a horrible place. There was one room that looked okay, but the rest of it, just horrible.
10 years is a long time, girl. The world can change completely in a decade.
Well, I don't know about that, but...
You haven't heard from Reza again, have you?
Sorry, girl. If he calls, I'll let you know.
Thank you, Charlie.
For what? Listen, feel free to hang out here for as long as you want. Maybe your friend will stop by again.
Alright. I guess that isn't what we have to do. Also, we weren't home yesterday. Somehow. I guess that wasn't what we were supposed to do. Blah 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 blah. Where's our current objective? Fringe. Well, apparently we can't talk to Charlie about the new person.
Yeah? Okay.
We can't talk to him about how we promised someone. Oh, we can show him this though, I guess.
Could you tell me anything about this picture? That's you, isn't it?
Jesus Christ, where did you find this?
At the hotel. Room 201. I found it in the closet and I figured you'd know. I mean, that is you, right?
10 years and a lifetime ago. Yeah. I can't believe that graph would still be in April's old room after all this time.
April?
April Ryan, the girl in the middle. 201, that was her room 10 years ago.
Did you say April Ryan?
Yeah? Why?
That name sounds very familiar.
You probably got her mixed up with someone else. April vanished back in 09, just days before the collapse. We spent a long time searching for her before I gave up. Emma, on the other hand, she never lost faith. She still thinks April's alive and out there somewhere.
Emma's the other girl in the picture.
Yeah, they were the two best friends I've ever had. But I haven't heard from Emma in years, and April... Let's just say that I don't share Emma's faith in miracles.
How did April disappear?
Look, I'm not comfortable talking about this. It's private stuff.
Well, let's keep going, clearly.
I need to know, Charlie. I think there may be a connection between April Ryan and whatever Reza was investigating.
What? Are you serious?
This is gonna sound crazy. I can't even believe I'm telling you this, but... I've heard the name April Ryan recently. I've been seeing things on screens back in Casablanca at the hotel. Strange, creepy things. At first, I figured it had something to do with the static. That might still be the case. But I think there's more to it than that. There's this snowy landscape, a strange black house, a girl. I know it sounds completely insane, but the girl, she speaks to me. Directly to me. Through the screen. Find her. Save her. At first that was all she said. And then, find April Ryan. Find April. Save April. When I was inside that place, the hotel, I saw the girl again. She pointed the way to April's room, to the closet where I found the picture.
Jesus. If you're right, if this isn't some kind of sick joke, I need to contact Emma. She still believes April was telling the truth.
The truth? About what?
Can you stick around, Zoe? I'm sure Emma will hop on the first Vactrax or scramjet out of Europolis, and she'll want to hear this from you. Once she gets here, we'll tell you the whole story. I promise.
All right.
Charlie, The April Ryan I've heard of might not be your April.
So now you're the one
I don't
being
want you to get
hesitant.
your hopes up.
April disappeared under some very strange circumstances, Zoe. If there's even a tiny chance that this has anything to do with her, we need to pursue it.
Okay. I have to wait here for this guy to contact me anyway. Marcus. I met him at the hotel.
Marcus? This is starting to sound like a damn family reunion. Marcus was a friend of ours back in the old days, until he got into Amethyst in a big way. Haven't seen him in years either, but I heard he got a job at the hotel.
Yeah. He's some kind of caretaker. And you're right, it's not a hotel. I saw something while I was there. They're testing some kind of device that hooks up to your head. I've seen it once before. It's probably what brought Reza to Newport. Anyway, Marcus said he'd help me find out what happened to Reza, for a price. I told him to meet me here later. I hope that's okay.
No problem. This is the safest place in Newport. Nothing gets in or out without me knowing about it. I'll make sure his name's put on the guest list. I'm gonna go call Emma, and then I need to take care of some business, but you can just hang out here. I'll have the kitchen make you something to eat.
That would be nice. I'm starving. I haven't eaten since the train.
You come to the right place. Our sashimi's the best in town. Find yourself a table and I'll have someone take your order.
Thank you. Wait, Charlie?
Yeah?
You really think Reza's okay?
He's an investigative reporter, isn't he? Jericho's famous. I'm sure he's been in worse scrapes. Don't worry, he'll be okay.
Well, at least things are going kind of smoothly now. And then transitions to this. This wonderful club scene, I guess. This is what rich people do, right? In the future. Well, apparently there we are in the corner, though. What are we gonna learn this time?
And that's everything. I know it's not much, and I know it may not even be your April, Ryan, but...
It is. It has to be. I
Well,
don't believe in
she's
coincidences,
changed.
and this would be one enormous coincidence. Well, she could be trying to get in touch with us, Charlie. Maybe she needs our help. Maybe...
Don't get your hopes up, Emma. We don't know anything yet.
I'm sorry to ask, but... Charlie, you promised you'd tell me what happened to April.
I wonder what happened to the boss, I mean.
Yeah, I did. She
He
disappeared
was a bit more
under some
memorable than both of
very
these guys.
strange circumstances.
The day she vanished, corporates were after her. I still don't know why. They stormed the house and...
Emma got shot. She almost didn't make it. As for
Oh,
April,
yeah, that
she
did
made it
happen.
out. And that was the last we heard from her.
But we know she got away. She was identified on security cameras uptown, and we found out later that she had boarded a shuttle to one of the orbiting stations. That's where the cookie crumb trail ends, however. Right after that, the collapse happened and everything changed.
You know, she kind of jumped out
When
into
things
space
returned to
to
normal, we were
try
too
to find
busy
an entrance to
putting our
another
own lives
dimension,
back
which she
together.
did.
And by the time we started looking for
And I
her
guess she
again,
didn't return.
April was gone. Vanished. If it hadn't been for the things she'd told us, I would have simply believed that she was another victim of the collapse.
I wonder what happened
What
to
things?
the church that
This
was
is
like
where
the
it
front
gets
for the evil dragon guy.
She spoke about another world.
They just
a
dissolve?
sort of parallel magical dimension. We didn't believe.
Well, we're never gonna
You
find
didn't
out, so...
believe her, Charlie. I never doubted her.
Fine. I didn't believe her. I'm still not sure I do, despite the things I saw during the collapse.
Wait, April told you that she'd seen another dimension?
Not seen. Been to. A place called Arcadia. There was this man.
Cortez, a real weirdo. He told April that she had some kind of talent, power, to travel between worlds, and that she was needed.
According to what April told us, there are two worlds. This one and the other one. Arcadia. A world of magic. They exist in parallel, in balance with each other. I never had reason to doubt anything April said before, but even I was skeptical. So after I got out of the hospital, I started digging. And the things she told us, She's not the only one, Zoe. There are others who've traveled and seen Arcadia. It's real.
Look, we don't know that. All we know is that some dangerous idiot put ideas into her head and...
I know, Charlie. Have some faith, okay? I know. I can feel it. I've done a lot of research. When you have enough money, even the best-kept secrets are revealed to you.
I'm sorry, Emma, but it does sound a bit...
Crazy, delusional. You don't think I've thought the same thing myself? How old were you when the collapse happened, Zoe? 9, 10?
10.
And do you remember anything about it?
Not really. We were living in London at the time, and our subsection was shut down for several days.
Are you at war with Eurasia or East Asia?
I didn't see much.
Most people don't remember, or they pretend to have forgotten.
It's, you know, the future and all that.
You don't forget something like that. But there were things happening even before the collapse. Strange things, like dreams leaking through into the waking world. Looking back, everything I've seen, read, what people have told me, people who had no reason to lie to me, I know she was telling the truth, and I believe she's still there. In Arcadia.
Okay. Okay, so let's say you're right. The messages I've been getting. You think that winter place is the parallel world April talked about? Arcadia?
From what I know, it doesn't sound like Arcadia, but who knows? The question is, who's the little girl, and why is she trying to contact you? After all, you didn't know April Ryan. Her name meant nothing to you until today. Chance brought you here, and if you hadn't found the picture and showed it to Charlie, you would never have recognized April's name.
It seems improbable, I know, but Reza is the link. The story he's working on must have something to do with all of this. It's the only explanation I can think of.
Your friend, the journalist, you still don't know where he is?
No, but with any luck I might find out later tonight. Actually, Charlie...
They did invite that guy.
Is there somewhere private where I can make a call? Maybe Reza's tried to contact me.
Wonder how that's going
I'm going to try his mobile again and check in with my friend Olivia back in Casablanca, in case she's heard from him.
Sure. You can use one of the private lounges upstairs. The last one on your left is empty.
Thanks. I'll be right back.
Yep, I will be right back, I'll bet. I'll just...
Charlie seems like a really nice guy. Emma. Her full name is Emma de Friher.
I'm sure.
I read an article about her a while back. She's a performance sculptor.
What letters would the word Friher be from, though? Especially if it's pronounced like that. Also, a comment on the...
I think I recognise that guy from somewhere. Half the people here are probably famous.
Visors.
Everyone here's wearing the latest styles. I feel a bit underdressed.
So it's just like those old-timey 60s space shows where everyone's wearing like PVC plastic clothes. Totally predicted the future. Oh yeah, well, at least it's not more exposition and repetition of things we already know, but here we go. I guess this is the place we're told to go up to. Can we use our phone? Can. Can I turn her back to the entrance to this place?
Hi, this is Reza. I'm either busy or I'm sleeping. Either way, let me know what's up, and I'll call you right back. Thanks.
Hi, it's me again. I met Charlie, and I followed your tracks to the hotel. I found your lighter, and there was blood everywhere. I hope everything's okay, Reza. Please call me when you get this message. I'm not about to give up on you, but I need to know that you're not... I need to know that you're okay. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Well, look who's right there.
You got yourself a VIP booth?
Marcus, I was just about to...
Convenient, because I brought some friends along, and they'd love to say hello. In private.
That's a happy coincidence. As we watch this guy's stare. And now we finally get to find out what this does. So where would we end up next, but... apparently another, Oh, wait, never mind. That is actually a transition.
Zoe.
What thought it was going to be another cut back to a certain someone else, but apparently not yet. Well, I guess it's kind of supposed to be a callback to the first scene from...
Where am I?
Well, the first playable scene from the first game where...
I should be freezing.
It's more or less the same atmosphere as this.
Actually, I don't feel anything. This all looks so familiar. The visions. This is the place from my visions.
Yep, here we are.
Save him.
So just walk across the expanse, taking in the beautiful crystals background that just wraps around.
Find her. Save her. You must find her. You must save her.
I don't understand. Please, what do you want with me?
Find April Ryan. Hurry, Zoe, hurry.
But what do...
You must hurry. Go. Now.
It's alright. Well, that suddenly speeds up the process, just fall through the ice.
Find April Ryan. Save her.
So what effect does that actually have? Well, next thing we know, we're actually in a different place. Looks like the underground city level from Thief 1. Also, I'm not sure,
Where the hell am I?
how far back I'm gonna be able to reload, but... there's a certain context clue we need to pay attention to in this section that will be needed for a puzzle to get out of it, but it's not the sort of thing you usually pay attention to, and...
This is not real. This cannot be real. I
can't
need
remember in detail, but it's kind of
I need to wake up. Or get out of here. I need to do something. Anything. A pebble.
Pebble. Well, at least the context clue I was mentioning. Actually, hang on a minute. What happens if I save here and... there an autosave? What happens if I load the autosave? Oh, okay, just takes me back there. Yeah, well, that's unfortunate. Also, what chapter is this? Chapter 4. They're actually not that long, since I've only been playing for about 2.5 hours, but on that note, I think that's actually going to be the point where I stop for now. I just saved, but thanks for the thought anyway. Yeah, the chapters in this game are actually pretty short compared to the ones from the first game. I mean, that took quite a lot longer than this one, actually. Since there were some chapters in the first game that took up to 2 hours each, and yeah, the chapters in this are significantly shorter, especially the last ones. They're like only a few minutes long each, so yeah, it's not very clear. I mean, you get like a thing of white text on the screen when you shift from one chapter to another, but that's pretty much the only context thing yet to indicate that that just happened. But on that note, did I want to do anything else? Change. I don't think. Did I? No, I was wrong. Well, on that note, I was going to, and I am going to say, that since this is pretty much the cutoff point for the game. We're gonna take a quick break, and then we're going to be moving over to live stream for the rest of the stream. And that's a link, yes. But that will be in a few minutes, so I'm gonna take a quick break like always, and then we'll do what I usually do, which is show some Doctor Who, and then maybe something else afterwards. Also, it might get quieter, hang on. No, it didn't, I guess I am just being quieter than usual tonight. Which kind of makes sense, but at any rate, I'm going to be taking that break now, and then live stream time also, yes, there's that image again. But I'll see you in a few minutes.